And the only way I'm gonna be able to...
homegirls dropping like the NASDAQ. Yo, it's your girl, Bodega Cap. What the fuck is going on? My people, we're here. It's season 2. Yo, we're here, G.O.D.
What the fuck?
UD.
Yeah.
Who's stuff?
I'm scared.
Who I'm here with? My friends. Y'all know them, or you better fucking know them if you're tuning in. If you don't, you might be new here. It's okay. I won't judge. My boy.
Yo, what's good, y'all? My name is Beto, aka Ayoochill, representing from Little Falls in Patterson, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Baby girl. G.O.D. Let's give it to G.O.D.
I was just hyping up Ayoochill.
G.O.D.
Hey, yo, it's G.O.D, greatest of days. I hope everybody is having a blessed day today. I'm so excited to be here with my co-host.
You already know, it's also me, W. Kayla. You know, they say the best for last, but it's only because I got shades on.
She's being very mysterious today.
I know. I'm just happy, man. I'm happy to be here. And if you looked at my eyes, they would be bugged out because I'm so excited to be here with my friends at UD32 season 2. My God.
Yo, that's crazy that we could, we got here, guys. We finally fucking did it. We defeated the bullshit that was the meat locker, and we finally found
a new level.
A new
Final
space.
boss.
Who knows if it'll be the space, hopefully, we don't want to jinx things, but UD will prevail, always.
Yeah, man, it's just so exciting to finally be able to come back, today, literally, I've just been waiting for the time to come. I'm like, damn, is it gonna be time yet? And then now I'm here, on my way here, I thought I was gonna be late, so I was worried. I beat that traffic though. It was good. Drive safely.
Yeah, yo, I think it's an absolutely historic moment for UD. I mean, they've been doing stuff in between, to keep us, engaged. They were doing their film releases, of all the past shows. Meat Locker was definitely cool. It was a cool time. Meat Locker is also a very historic, legendary spot in Jersey. But, waiting for UD to get to that next level and progress, I think this is it. I think we're really witnessing and living in a historic moment.
Yeah.
I couldn't have said it better myself, honestly. Do you guys remember your first UD?
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Who wants to go first? Honestly, I'm sorry to ask you a question.
I said, yeah, wait, what you saying?
I mean, my first UD was with Gab. Gab was like, yo, I found this cool ass shit. You gotta come. And I'm always working. I'm a working ass bitch. I'm sorry. So she dragged me out, and it's so amazing to see everybody. The first time I went, I was like, whoa, this is fucking cool. And I've heard of the meat locker before, but I've never been inside the meat locker. And ever since the first time I stepped foot in it, I just felt like a new sense of enjoyment, honestly. I did have to wear earplugs because it was a little loud for my little ears, but I did enjoy every moment of it with Gab and Kurt and everyone there as well, which is such a positive influence.
It's all about the people you meet along the way. How about you guys?
So my first time at UD, I forget exactly who I went with, but I remember hearing it. I grew up at the meat locker. So when I was in high school, when I was 15, 16, I was going to these other grunge shows out in the meat locker. And it never felt like a community when I went there. It felt like a bunch of crackheads getting sweaty in the basement. That's what it felt like. And similar vibes a little bit, but I will say, when I walked in there, you could feel that sense of community. And when I saw you, that was the first time I saw you guys too, and I was like, oh shit, another podcast in Jersey. Because you guys were actually the first other podcast I met, in Jersey. So
to be honest, you too.
Yeah. So when I saw you guys, it was I was like, damn, this is sick. I want to link up with them. I had known Kurt a while. I had podcasted with Kurt before he started doing stuff at the meat locker. But whenever I got there, I forget which one it was, the first one. I think they already had 16, 15 shows there. And I was like, why did I wait so long to come here?
I think my first time was UD8, I want to say. It was right after New Year's. And I remember I went to a New York show before the year had ended, and Jack WD, shout out to Jack. He was the one that told me about it. He's like, yo, you should check out these shows, NJ Underground Developmental shows. And I was like, okay, yeah, this is dope. Where's it at? And he said Montclair, and I was like, damn. But you know, something about the way that he was describing it, he told me, he was like, yo, listen, like, this is like a really dope space. It's not like anything. Like, Kurt's a really cool person. You really gotta come out. You really gotta check it out. He convinced me. And then I feel like I could definitely relate to what Kayla said. Like when you go inside, the ambience, you know, you feel it. Everybody like smiles on their faces, you know. Like when you will lock eyes with somebody, nobody's gonna mean mug you and be like, why are you looking at me or something? It was smiles. It was so friendly. It was so courteous. So to me, that was like, wow, okay, this place is something beautiful. And that's history, you know. I fell in love with the music, the talent that I saw. I fell in love with the people that I met. Like, I was like, this is a spot that I've been looking for to come repetitively. Like, I wanted to come to something where I could keep coming back to that show, you know. And it was definitely the first place that felt like a home outside of my house and outside of the FKR Studios, which is where I started at.
I was also like with you with what G.O.D said and Ayoochill, like it is very historical. Thinking back, like me and Gabby always say it, like we're gonna be watching those fucking documentaries like 50, 40 years from now. They're like, back in New Jersey, in the early teens and the 20s,
The punk rock reps.
in the early 2020s, there was UD, Underground Developmental, and I can just imagine it now. And I mean, we're both very happy to be a part of just something bigger than ourselves every day.
Seriously, the fact that, you know, Kurt even like asked us to do this, because obviously, like, we started off doing the shows as just Cherubs Talk, but the fact that he, like, you know, he was like, I'm starting this thing, UDTV specifically for like the Underground Developmental, and he thought of us. Like, you know, it just warms my heart. It really does, because I just love to be thought of. I love that this is seriously like the most community I found within my 20s. Besides, like, that's what I'm saying. I just have my fucking friends from when I was like a child, and fucking that's it. But like, this is the only thing that's made me feel like, yo, I'm getting out there, I'm meeting people, and like I go to whatever city, and I always feel like I got a friend somewhere. You know, that's nice. I love that shit.
Big facts, though. And shout out to y'all, too, for doing it and holding it down for UD, because I feel like, you know, obviously I work directly with Mad Minds, but, like, if I ever wanted to do UD, it would be too much for me. And I never knew that there was, like, other podcast people who want to do stuff like that. So, like, having you there and shit like that, like, it means so much for the culture. It means so much for the community. You can tell when people come on. I mean, we were just talking about stories before about when people come on, and some people are a little crazy. But, like, it's a big deal. So congrats to you guys and, like, getting up to this point, yo, because it's really important and it's really sick.
I always say, don't fucking gas us. No, but real shit, especially coming from you, that means a lot, because you, like, in terms of professionalism, like, your setup, I feel like fucking, you know, is, like, crazy compared to ours. Like, we're just girls that travel with our little board here, and I love her, you know? She's everything to us.
She bad. She thick.
Yo, right?
thick.
She's beautiful.
She's big. She's
She
thick
does.
as fuck.
She's flashy. She got colors.
Hell
The people,
yeah.
they do. They love her, but...
She got colors.
But nah, you come through, you know, you come with the lights, you come with like your own table if you need to, shit like that, and we're just like, yeah, I'm literally calling you before, I'm like, yo, you got the fucking extension cord, because we need one, please.
And I was going to stop at Home Depot, bro. Shout out Home Depot. Not sponsors. Sponsors.
Yo, I love Home Depot.
I do
be
too,
helping
yo,
my people out.
fuck the Lowe's, fuck the Lowe's.
Fuck Lowe's. We beef for Lowe's.
Is this an all-Latino panel, by the way?
Oh, wait. Yeah, our girl Kayla, she's not. She can pass though, right?
Yeah, Kayla can pass.
Right, be Bodega, whatever you want.
Hey.
You guys feel like a little Dominican too.
Yeah, I'll be whatever y'all want me to be. But nah, unfortunately, I'm not Latina. I feel more Latina inside than anything though.
That's all the way.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
As long as you got love for the people got love
I
for
love
you.
me. Yo, any Latino men want to hit me up, yo.
She said we can make it a family.
Nigga family. Nah, but bouncing off what you guys are saying, what are some of like the moments of being in your creative career, not just us as podcasters, but you as well as like an artist? What are some of like the things you have to overcome starting your careers in this creative scene?
I think one of the biggest things that I had to overcome was getting out of my fucking house, man. Getting out of bed, having the courage to actually say, hey, I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna get shit done today. Like that definitely just took a lot, because before I wasn't very confident in myself, you know, like I didn't really like engage with too many people growing up at all. So to actually get out and get on stage, it was like mind blowing for me, because I'm like, I've never done this or attempted to be the center of the spotlight or have, you know, like people look at me, you know. I always kind of just stayed low key, so overcoming that was probably the toughest thing for me. Being outgoing, and it shaped me out into a great person, honestly. I'm glad I did it.
Real, very real and relatable. I definitely feel you on the part, like, where it's just, like, getting motivation to just go out. Because honestly, like, kind of what Gab was saying earlier, like, we started out, it was just me and Gab. We were just in her room, like, on the floor, on our phones, on the sound recording, just recording on her phone, and now we're in a big-ass venue with our coolest friends and recording, so, I mean, it all starts with a step out the door.
I hate to be a dick rider, but like, if a bunch of people are seeing it, then that's how you know you're not alone. Because I was gonna say one of the biggest things is really like kind of having that willpower, getting out of your own head, getting off your ass, and just being like, fuck. Because like seriously, all my life I grew up like I was like a heavy, I like to call it like internet kid, you know? Like I've always been on YouTube, fucking playing like little internet games. Just, you know, fucking chronically online, as they say. But with that, like, I always grew up seeing, you know, my favorite YouTubers, and then came, like, I was like, oh, podcasting, all this shit. Like, I kept seeing it, and you always say to yourself, like, no one wants to watch me, no one wants to listen to me, but, like, yo, fuck that shit. Like, at first, you might have to do it for yourself, and, you know, like, just send it to your closest friends and be like, yo, y'all fucking with it. And just seriously, get out of your fucking comfort zone. Be a little Ninja Turtle, shake that shell off, bitch. Fucking
Yeah, yo, I think I agree too, yo. I think I've also just been consistently just, even when I started out podcasting, like people didn't really fuck with me at first. I lied to people, telling them I had a studio, and I was actually doing it out of the study rooms at my college.
That's the studio.
Like when I started.
Same for us.
Yeah,
when
yo.
we first met Kurt, yo, like we were just like, oh yeah, you can meet us here. It was my house.
Word. So yeah, yo, and it be like that. But you know what? Like places like UD, places like Mad Minds, places that allow the community to come together and not even just show their art, but also support each other, support local art, support people making money through selling their art. It's so important, and I think it made it easy for people like us to do what we do best, you know? And I think that as long as it continues to happen, as long as the community continues to come together, I mean, we can keep living our dreams of just doing this, interviewing people, talking to the community, and growing the culture, which I think is the main goal of all of this, you know?
Preach that. I think you're definitely right with that, you know? Like, and that's one of the biggest things that drew me to the Underground Developmental is that everybody, you can talk to anybody out here and they will tell you the exact same thing. Nobody out here is thinking that they're gonna do this shit by their own. They know that they have people here. The reason they come here is because they know that they have people here that are gonna support them and are not just caring about themselves. Like I said before, you know, it's one of the things that you gotta kill. It's this ego thing. You can't have it be all by yourself. Because yeah, sure, you'll get far, and maybe you're a super burning star, right? But how much brighter would you burn if you're that big star in the center and you got all these other bright stars around you, right? You're essentially just bright as the sun. So why go at it alone when you have a bunch of people that are trying to do the same thing and not work together? It's really like it's a together thing, like you said, you know?
poetic with his words.
Because I was
Seduce me with
even
his
gonna
voice.
say, like, yeah, like, I'm like, ooh, now I'm thinking about poetry. I'm like, I need to write some things down. You're making me like, you inspiring me.
Talking about inspiring, it's just, I just gotta say, I'm humbled. Like, I see both of y'all, you know, respectfully as big podcasters. Like, that's just the way I see it. I know you don't like to be gassed up, but I have huge respect for both of y'all, all three of y'all, you know, but to be here and like be a part of this and think, damn, I'm getting to do this too. It's a little nervous, but very, very exciting and rewarding because I'm like, okay, bet. How can I learn? Like, how can I learn from the best and at doing it at the same time? And this is it. I'm just like really lucky to have been chosen, you know, for the UDTV. Like,
Oh, he's so sweet.
yo, it was really nice. Like when he hit me up, when Kurt hit me up and I saw the message and I was like, let's go. Because I want to do that so bad.
We had no say in this, but I will say, when I saw that it was you, I was like, yo, that's a good choice, because you, like, you know, you fuck with the community so heavy, kind of like when we made that first video, how I was gassing up Nez and, like, how he shows everyone love. You're the same. You're there for everyone. You're always supporting. Like, yo, you're a good dude. Okay?
Yeah, when I saw your name, I was like, fuck Zeus. I don't fuck with him.
Yeah,
He's
right.
nervous, fucking nervous.
You know
Yo,
that he
Capper.
actually is the reason I lost that man. He voted against me.
I did, for sure, 100%, yo. I'm an op.
Another thing though, speaking about the nervousness and blah blah blah, like, yo, I'm always fucking nervous before a show. Like, don't get me wrong,
We be
sometimes
shaking in our
I'll come
boots.
through a little like tired and be like, but when it comes to the people and, you know, like, it's nerve wracking. And Nardwar, he even said that shit. Like, he said something along the lines, he was like, if I'm doing something and I'm not nervous anymore, I might as well quit, you know, like, 'cause what is it? It's just nothing. Like,
Right, if it's not making your heart pump, what are you doing? Are you even living?
right.
Are you living if your heart's not pumping?
I think that's a good segue. How do y'all deal with nervousness when you're running this? I think that's a great question.
Liquor! Take it till you make it, baby! Liquor! That too, but alcohol beverages! I will say, there's other times in the past on this show and stuff where, like, no, oh my god, stop. Nah, don't laugh. You can't get too fucked up, because you will. Like, I don't know, there's times I'll get too fucked up. I don't know what to say. I'm just, like, it could be, there's sometimes, obviously, that can be funny, but, like, I don't ever want to come off as sloppy.
Yup.
And it kills me. So, keep it to a minimum, people. Love you. If you ever see me having a little moment, I love you. I know you love me, or at least I hope so. Don't judge me, baby. Don't judge me.
Me and Gab were saying, like, yeah, obviously don't use substances to control your feelings.
Hell no. We don't do none of that.
No,
for the
no.
record. Just
But realistically, for ourselves, like me and Gab, we're very like shy people. We're very like to ourselves. It doesn't mean that we don't want to socialize. It just means that we're very scared.
Oh, yes. Real quick, that's another thing for the record. If you're walking in this door, or if it was like before the show, you're walking through the door, and you're like, oh, there's the Cherubs, and we're in the corner like this,
And
it's
we
nothing
turn
against
away,
you.
no.
We love you. If anything,
Yes.
not that like I get it rude. Just come say hi to us, because we're just scared, baby. We love you. We
Yeah.
Okay?
Please.
We little nervous baby.
Just a little bit.
Sometimes it is hard to socialize though, yo. And especially like
Scared.
turning on, and I'm sorry, G.O.D, if you can't relate to this, but please tell me if you can. When you're turning it off and on, I feel like when I'm podcasting, I'm working. To me, it's like, it's a job, you know? I want to make sure that anybody who comes on, I'm giving them my full attention, my full skill, and the full experience to get what they want to say out, you know? And, you know, when you turn that off, and all of a sudden I'm in the crowd taking a break or something, sometimes it depends on how I feel after, like, during the podcast when I'm taking a break. Sometimes I might be, like, really tired, so I come out and I'm like, shit, I have to socialize now. And sometimes my battery is out. And I saw a battery left to work, but my social battery isn't on. So it's difficult sometimes. And especially with those loud ass music, right?
It's hard pushing
It's gonna be,
through.
what's your Instagram? Word! I thing up. Let me just type it.
And then you got a broken screen, and the guy's struggling to type. Like, yo, bro, I can't.
He's cutting his fingers.
I don't know, man. Nah, yeah, it definitely is like on and off thing, you know. But I find I just like talking to people, man. So I rarely turn that off. I'm a very chatty person, you know. I like to socialize by words. I feel like words is one of the greatest things that humans have ever invented, because it allows us to get so much thought and awareness out. You know, like how else would you be able to maybe like drawing comes in very close second. Like I feel like drawing is basically words without saying anything.
What about fire?
I feel like we could do without fire.
We could do without fire. Who's gonna cook our meat?
I mean, let the sun cook it.
The sun is
You know
fire.
they used to dry it. They used to dry the meat. They didn't even
Oh,
cook
yes,
it.
with salt and shit.
Yeah,
Is that
they
what
But
you're
that's
talking
like
about?
prosciutto and like dry aged meat. I'm talking
eat
about.
Look, I'm giving you solutions, alright? Don't say we can't do it.
But you said we could live without fire. And
I
like,
can't have fucking supersonic mozzarella for every meal, baby.
You don't think we could live without
That's
fire?
very true.
no, I don't think. I mean, yes, we could live without fire.
I feel like now we got the technology to live without
But
fire.
who's gonna like in the beginning? Like fire was like so
It was a good
magical. It
invention,
was
yeah.
light. It was to cook our meals. It was to burn down villages.
Salt used to be like the spice. Isn't that crazy? I don't know.
Speaking of spices, off
It was very
topic,
precious. I don't
y'all. Rich people were like, yo, like back in like whenever they discovered spices, they was like, yo, go get spices for us. We want spices. And then poor people got spices, and then they were like, we don't fuck with spices no more. The rich people. So that's why most people don't fuck with the spices now, because they're
Stemming from that, bring back the barter system, people. Okay,
The barter system
you wanna
is
trade
back.
my cinnamon for the dog. Alright. I don't know if that's maybe not. The
It's
cinnamon.
back, bro. The barter system is back,
That you
bro.
want that
If it's all you got.
I never left the barter system, and I'm a menace. I'm a menace on Facebook Marketplace.
Nice.
I don't give a shit if it's 600. I'm getting it for $1. I don't give a shit.
What is your favorite spice? You know, like I feel like
I love that.
I didn't really like the only spice that I really try is salt. I can't think. I don't like. I don't like. I don't
Did
try
you just say
pepper.
to me?
I don't really use
Wait.
pepper for anything. I don't use paprika. None of that. I just use
You're
salt.
just a salt man.
just
You
use
just be
salt.
putting salt on shit.
Do you
I mean, I don't be
cook
putting
meat?
it on everything.
Do you
What about
cook meat?
garlic, onion, and fucking,
You cook
know,
like chicken?
oregano, something?
What do you put on your chicken when you
Just be
season
putting
it?
salt on the chicken?
I mean, you're right. I do use spice.
Oh, wow.
But what I was talking about is like pepper.
You almost scared
You know,
the
spicy
fuck out
guys
of
are
Like a whole bunch of like shit,
We
bro.
were gonna
yeah,
choke
they
you
got, like,
after
they
the
got-
show, yo. What the fuck?
Yeah,
They got like,
Just
they got
salt is
like what I
fucking
meant is
wild.
like pepper. Like,
Why?
you guys use pepper and shit like that.
I think we all kind of.
Pepper? You guys fuck with pepper?
I fuck with pepper or salt.
No, yo, oh my god. But I will say, like, obviously, there are many things to season your shit with, but I am a fresh cracked pepper girl, yo. Oh, yo. I'll take that shit. I'll be
Same
like,
here.
that sounds
Same.
so bad. Oh
Wait,
my
wait, wait.
God.
How you gonna go?
I
How
don't
you
even know
gonna
what it
go?
tastes like.
No, I swear.
Nah, dude.
Y'all bougie as fuck. Y'all bougie as
You saw
fuck.
that, right? You saw that, right?
Yo, Ace Valentine is about to fuck us, well, Gabby up.
Alright,
He said pepper.
Beep. We gotta do the beep, you know.
Retake.
Yo, we gotta blur that out.
On to the next one.
Cut that out, cut that out,
Blur that
Kurt.
shit out. They ain't shit. My bad. Oh my god, I ain't even. You know when they used to do that thing too, like fake, like you're shaking salt in your mouth.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. He's like, yeah, whatever.
He's like, yeah.
No, whatever.
She
I'm
was
not-
cracking
I'm not gonna
pepper.
do it.
Anyway.
I love cracked pepper. Okay.
It probably would have been better doing it the restaurant way. You know, like the.
Oh.
You was wild. See,
I thought
Ace
that,
knows-
that was just for
right,
cheese.
Like the Olive Garden.
right. He doesn't know. He
He
doesn't
is
know.
like-
He's like, what?
He
Rim
doesn't
job?
know
He's
the
gonna fuck
spices
you up.
either.
It's
This
like,
guy's
cracking
real
pepper.
inappropriate real fast.
Nah, it doesn't do a drive-by by
What's
me now.
everyone excited for tonight?
Yo,
I'm excited for performances.
Facts.
Beep, beep, beep.
Yeah, hit a.
Damn, it's been a minute.
Yeah, I actually, there's a lot of heavy hitters in tonight. There's a lot of heavy hitters
Who
here tonight.
are you excited for?
I mean, right now,
Drama.
listen, I see some of my boys sitting over there, Samant Savage, Ethan Ross. There's a lot of other people I recognize here tonight, a.k.a. Should, Cece Camacho.
Yeah, Cece, our girl.
Like, you know, they're all chilling and shit. There's actually a lot of people I've seen here who I haven't seen in a minute. I honestly am so bad with names too.
It be like that.
A lot of the UD people, like I'm seeing it, I'm like, yo, they're back and it's just nice to see. A lot of the vendors too, some of the vendors I do recognize as well. And it's nice to see a lot of the vendors back.
Stokeville.
Yo, Stokeville. Yo, I love my boy Stokeville. I love Stokeville.
Gab, what are you excited for tonight?
I'm excited. I'm just excited to fucking be with y'all. Like, real shit. That's what I'm excited. I'm excited to be, no, for real. I'm excited to be with my friends, have a good time, have a little, you know. I'm excited we can take our little break tonight. Kurt Donovan, he's been going very hard. He has a schedule for us now.
Right?
Thank you, Kurt.
I was like, what?
Professionalism.
No,
Nah,
I like how he named it free roam.
Yes. Like, right, we get to explore the map, you know? But it's a great time. He really did. He went all out. He's going crazy.
Yo, shout out to Kurt, yo.
Right.
That man.
He in the distance right now.
We love you, Kurt.
Kurt and Ashley, bro.
G.O.D.
Yes. Don't forget Ashley. Miss Cash Clips. That's his fucking partner in crime. She does as much as the work as he does. She was here before him today. She was, you know, running around, doing her thing. God bless America.
Shout out to Ash, yo, for real.
Shout out.
This is terrible. There's nothing good to watch. This is ridiculous, man.
We have something you can watch.
Cherubs Talk.
Available on YouTube and SoundCloud.
Okay, I mean,
All right.
I get, yeah. We're still, yeah.
We're here.
We're still rolling, right? Hi, guys. Sorry about that.
Yeah, my bad, yo.
Whoever's editing, give us one of the little, you know, we need to eat.
I was saying that two career coaches are actually Kurt Donovan and Ethan Ross. So check those guys out. They're going to be in the room over there. You'll see them.
Right, I'm about to go ask them some questions like, how do I get my fucking life together?
Yo, you think they can help with that? That's a big order.
I think they could.
I'm be like,
Kurt
can
got
you
all
give
of
me
this
millions?
together. You think he can't help you get
He
your life
does.
together? That man is a planner.
He better have that shit together. No, I'm sorry. We're all getting it together, guys.
Facts.
So, no. But, I don't know. Should we go roam around, guys? Is it free roam time?
Yeah, we're about to free roam in this
We're waiting
bed.
for the show to start. Next time you'll see us, we'll be down below in hell, burning.
Next to the brimstones.
But we'll see you guys soon. BRB.
Who's ever editing tonight, baby? I'm gonna need the Houdini effects, okay? Boom, bang. We were upstairs, now we're downstairs. We're here. G.O.D. Zeus, you know the boy. Bodega Gap, you know the girl. But, new friend.
Yes, absolutely.
How do
character has
tonight?
been
Good.
unlocked.
Introduce yourself.
Logan Forbes, CEO and founder of Untitled Export Management, Record Studios, managing partner of Wave Change as of a couple days ago, founder of Rap Rotations. I got like 9-10 hats going on right now. So
A big resume, if you
Yes,
will, and
yes.
one of tonight's career coaches.
yes, I have my little badge on right here.
Yo, I've yet to
backwards.
get my badge. Man,
Yo, I'm so sorry.
something's going on.
They just handed it
I
to
think
me.
there's a badge
Because I got here
shortage.
late,
Right.
probably. Shortage
and
of
that there will
badges.
be.
Yes,
This
that's
economy
Lamination,
is
it's hard to
crazy.
do, you know? But we're happy to have you here. You know, we're excited tonight. It's one of the things we were talking about on the last episode, career coaches we were most excited about. And yeah,
Thank you.
seriously.
Yeah, I
Thanks.
mean, honestly, as an artist myself, like having somebody in your position, like be able to give us hints and like, you know, guide us through a process
Absolutely.
is something like unimaginable. I haven't seen anybody else doing something like that. So
No, I
big
appreciate
love to
that.
Kurt and big love
I
to
pride
you.
myself on, you know, I think there's a lot of guys that have done a lot of great things. You know what I mean? But I pride myself on being just as accessible as I am everything else.
Yeah.
I think that naturally what happens with most people in my position who have achieved the success that they want to in their field, that have had, you know, because I'm not an artist. I work on the business side of things. I've had countless artists over the past 6 years that I've been doing this reach their goals, reach the goals that I had for them, and beyond. And I think that what happens a lot of the times is most people, when they reach a point of success, they become burnt out at the smaller guys, because it is, I'll be honest with you, it is 3 times the amount of work to work with an artist with a, you know, say a budget of under $500 than it is to work with a client that has a budget of $2,500. It really is a significant more amount of work, and there's a lot of reasons for that. I think one of the reasons is the information gap. When you're spending that amount of money, you've already gone through the trials and tribulations. You've learned what does what, how much costs what.
Right.
You've been screwed over before. You've gone through all that. Whereas until you've really gotten to that point, I feel like a lot of people move with a fear of that happening to them and kind of overanalyze some of the things that are going on. And it burns a lot of people in my position out, because if I didn't have a team of people, I'd be burnt out from it. But I'm thankful enough to have a team of with the Wave Change guys that we just added. We got now 24 people on staff.
Wow.
Split between people that run ads, people that maintain our label, people that shoot videos, people that edit videos, people that maintain schedules, people that do sales, producers, engineers. That's just the full team that's under the umbrella. And I've always prided myself on not hitting that ceiling and not getting burnt out, because if I turn my back on the smaller artists, there'll be nobody. You know what I mean? There'll be
That's
nobody
beautiful.
that will take the time and like, you know, come to something like this free of charge, you know what I mean? And sit here for 3 hours, you know, just talking to whoever and answering anything that people ask me. Like, you know, I think that's really what has allowed me to get to this point and keep this recognition that I've had, is just the transparency, the honesty, and the business acumen that I bring to the table.
Okay. Beautiful.
What's one of the most common questions that you've gotten so far tonight?
How to balance social media posting and living and working a job, which is surprising. I didn't think that was going to be. Usually it's something about like how to get signed, or you know what I mean, like how to get a record label to notice me. You know, usually it's questions like that. But tonight was a lot of balance questions. And I don't know if that's because I've been doing a podcast also with the Wave Change guys called Can't Talk, I'm Creating. We've been doing an episode every Monday, and that's been a main topic that they've been bringing up. So I don't know if it's maybe because of that, because I've been giving some pretty interesting answers to that question. Because I feel like my stance on it is a little bit different than most people's.
Okay.
I gotta know, like, what encouraged you, you know, to start doing this for other people, you know, because not a lot of people, like you said, not a lot of people out there would go, hey, you know what, I know all of this, and I got this power in my hand, and I'm gonna use it to help people. And like you said, a free of charge, that's mighty generous of you. Like,
Absolutely. No, I think for me, you know, I don't know. It's a tough question to answer, because like at the end of the day, I think that it just, like, I started this doing $25 consultation calls. You know what I mean? Like, that was what started this business. And I just, like, the most common question I always get was marketing. How do I get more views? Blah, 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 blah. Like, over and over and over again. And I was connecting people to other people they were getting screwed. And I was recommending them because, you know, at this point I was managing a major artist from New Jersey. You know, I was on tour. I did a tour with Fetty Wap. I did a tour with YF and Lucci. Did a lot of good tours. I met a lot of people, and I thought, you know, oh, these people, you know, I met them doing music stuff. Like, they must be legit. Like, I'll trust them. And I had a lot of people, unfortunately, that not any crazy money, just $200 here, $300 here. And I just realized there was just a wide open hole in the market for organic results at low prices. And just dealing with, we deal with about 200 artists a month, dealing with that amount of people, what keeps me going now is like, I don't even, there's some stories I can't tell on a recorded line, but something happened today that was very eye-opening for me that makes me want to continue to advise people, because, like, you know, I have to oftentimes be the bearer of bad news. Like, pull up your YouTube, like, let's see what those ads that you paid for really look like. You know what I mean? Like, you said you paid for USA, why does it say Bangladesh? You know what I mean? Like, and a lot of the times, and just doing that so many times for so many people, it just fuels me to just, we gotta, as an industry, we have to do better. You know what I mean? Like, it's not right that somebody that doesn't know anything about this, like, let the record labels overpay for this stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's not right that you're charging somebody like a mother and a son, you know what I mean? Or like a husband and wife or even a single person that's working a job at McDonald's to pursue their music career. Like,
false hope.
We got to stop charging them, beating them people for $200. You know what I mean? Like, what it does for you is so little in comparison to what it does when that person loses $200 that they thought was going to help them for some result that doesn't exist. It just, like, we just got to do better. You know, we got to stop that type of shit from happening, because it makes us all look bad. It makes people not want to do business with me. It makes people not want to do business with everybody, because it's like, well, if he did it and he looks like he's around lit people, you know, my page, and that's why, honestly, like, if you have followed me for a while, you've noticed, like, I've never posted anything for sale. I've never posted a picture with a rapper, you know what I mean? Like, I don't do stuff like that because I don't, like, believe me, like, if the one thing I have that's like that is my highlight reel. If you go through that highlight reel and really sit there for like 15 minutes and go through every single one of them, you'll see that I've really done a lot of amazing things, and that's the only place that they live, is on that highlight reel. And even then, it pains me to have stuff from 2018 on there, because it's just not relevant. Like I learned a lot from that experience, but it's not relevant to what I'm doing today. I'm not applying what I learned there now. I'm applying what I learned after applying what I learned there and failing and applying what I learned. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like 6 applications away. Do you know what I mean? So I think that's the biggest thing for me, is just, you know, trying to make the industry I don't like to use the word safe, because I don't
authentic, like,
I don't believe in like, you know, like, oh, just because you make music, believe, you know, that you should have the same chance to blow up as everybody else. Like, I do believe that your chances in this industry should be based on the amount of effort you put in. It should be not based on just how talented you are, not based on how much money you have, but based on how much man hours, blood, sweat, and tears you're putting in. So, well, I don't want to say I want to create a safe place, because I think it should be very competitive. I want to create an environment to which you don't get scammed without knowing that you're going to get scammed, you know?
Okay. A personal curiosity, I was going to ask,
yes.
Do you find, because you were talking about, you know, like, you kind of got to let people down sometimes.
Yes, unfortunately.
And do you find that's very common? Like, do you get a lot of clients that come to you very cocky, and you're just like, I'm sorry, I have to kill your shit right now?
No, it's usually, thankfully, I've actually never had to do it where the artist is coming from a stance of like, oh, my shit is the best. You know, like, usually it's in the stance of like, if you've marketed with somebody, if you as a human being hire a marketing agency and choose not to hire them again, there's a reason for that. So when you come to me, my first question to you is, have you ever worked with a marketing agency before? My second question is, what happened? And then by then it's just, well, let's settle it once and for all. Let's look at what you actually got, compare it to what you paid for, and go from there. So it is very like, yeah, this is not good, but a lot of the times they look at the artists, I feel like, look at it from a like they're grateful for the experience, not like, oh yeah, this guy's an asshole, you know, like he's just trying to tear me down. Like, most people want to know when somebody stole from them, you know what I mean? Because I consider it stealing when you tell somebody you're going to run an ad in the United States and you're running in India. That's theft. It's like, if you pay it on PayPal, if you pay for a YouTube ad on PayPal and it says USA in the description and they run India, you can take the screenshots of India to PayPal and dispute it and get your money back. Like, it's a scam. Like, PayPal would recognize it as like, this is fraud. You did not provide what you said you were going to provide.
You see, this is why it's so great that we have you, because like, I would have not known that.
You could do that. You never bought something on eBay and you never got it. Even as a kid, like buying sneakers, or like never. Like even I had a dark side as a kid where I was doing little online scams, and I shipped somebody a box of rocks on eBay once, and my PayPal went negative $800.
Oh,
PayPal gave them the money back instantly and closed my account.
Oh.
Shipped somebody a box
Shout
of rocks.
Shout out PayPal, baby.
I thought they was buying a pair of LeBrons. I shipped them a box of rocks. But I told them to do it on PayPal because I knew they'd get their money back, you know. And I was like 16. You know what I mean?
I feel like maybe your consciousness somewhat. And you were like,
you looked out. You kind of looked out for the little guy, you know.
Right. You know, and that's why now I pride myself on the opposite of that type of stuff. You know,
it's beautiful.
But it was a one-time thing. everybody's made a stupid mistake. That's mine.
Yeah.
If it comes out in 10 years and I have to defend it online, then it is what it is. You know
If
what I
I'm
mean?
watching this right now, I just take it as like you're being more raw, more real.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I've made fucking
If you're
mistakes.
watching this and you got the box of rocks, I think we both won. 'Cause you got your money back. And
I
hope
got
you
my box
saved
of
those
rocks.
rocks.
Yo,
I
those
would've
could be
saved those
valuable
rocks.
rocks someday.
Nah, facts.
You don't know what type
Straight
of
out
rocks
of
you
the
put in
backyard.
there.
But yo, thank you for joining
Thank
us.
you for having us.
Before, we've obviously got a lot of people tonight that maybe
Yes.
can't attend. What's like the one little piece of advice you could give them? There's something, obviously you've got common questions. What's the thing that you truly think is like the one little...
Work hard and
The
don't
key.
complain.
Ooh.
Nobody wants to hear your complaints. I don't care what industry you're in. The last thing I want to do is sit and listen to somebody bitch about how their career is and where they want it to be. And then if they just had, just figure out how to do it, figure out how to get it, do it, apply it, and rinse and repeat. Don't sit online and don't bitch on Instagram ever. You just look so crazy going on your story and complaining, like talking about somebody on your story. Like that's just too
Save
big.
it for the
nose.
close friends, people.
Yeah.
Amen.
But
Thank
that's
you
it.
so much.
Untitled,
Thank you so much for having me.
thank you for joining us.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Have a blessed
UDTV.
night.
You do a longer form one too, don't you?
Are you quiet on set, please?
Thank you.
You want to go ahead and introduce us?
Excuse me, you already know what it is. UDTV. As you know, I am deaf to Kayla, and on my left of me, I got this guy.
Beto, aka Ayoochill. You already know the business.
And to the right of me, we have a very special guest joining us tonight. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the people.
It's your boy Samad Savage. We in the building tonight. Good.
With it. Alright, yo, Samad, it's a pleasure having you here. What a legendary moment. Actually, today I really felt like mad legendary just in general because, number one, UD is back, and I think the community really needed that, especially for all the people who've been so loyal to UD. And, having you here, having the Cherubs podcast team here as well, and also our other co-host, G.O.D, has been an absolute crazy crossover. How you doing today, man?
I'm feeling good, man. Feeling blessed to be in the building. UD's been doing this thing for a mighty long time, and they was there to fulfill a void of community that wasn't there, So I'm just proud of them.
Do you remember your first UD?
I think it was like 13. I was late in the game, but I always mess with Kurt, though.
As long as you're here now, that's what's important.
Oh, for sure. Right here.
So one of the questions that we've been thinking about a lot, it was just how you feel like UD's impact is on the community and how you think the community can grow from attending events like UD.
Well, I think it's just always very useful to be in a place where everybody knows everybody. This way, when certain opportunities present themselves, you know who to pass it off to. I think we should definitely follow suit with places like Atlanta, LA, any other 5 boroughs of New York too. We need to be on that real communal energy.
What up? Any thoughts on that, Kayla?
Where are you from originally?
Montclair, New Jersey.
Really?
Yeah, home of UD.
Wow, home of UD. Meat Locker, we have our mixed feelings about it, but as...
Bro, now that y'all not there, man, fuck them, yo. I don't know if we could curse.
We all about freedom of speech, but UD was started in the Meat Locker. We have fallen out, but in our hearts, it is still the original home of UD.
The meat has fallen out of the locker.
The meat is no longer
For
locked.
sure.
The meat is on the floor, just hanging.
Yeah.
The meat is unleashed.
You guys got to put this guy on a leash, actually. Watch out for him.
I think something else that I was thinking about too, Samad, was, you are a very impactful name in the community. And obviously, you've been working at this for such a long time. I know there's a lot of people who look up to you, the things you do, the consistency you put out, the quality of content you put out. What do you feel is the legacy you are leaving here for the community and New Jersey?
I think my legacy itself is New Jersey because I don't think I would be who I am without it. You know what I'm saying? The further that I go and for everything that I have done this far on a grand scale, it's just like seeing Jersey itself win. And I'm just still a small part of Jersey, but you know what I'm saying?
Of course. And what do you think your creative process reveals as you as an individual? Like, how does it reflect on you besides the music and the artistry? Like, deep down, does it reflect you truly?
Absolutely. I'm gonna always do what I love and love what I do.
You ever heard a poet that well spoken?
So, I also want to know, dude. I've been listening to a lot of your music lately, and obviously you have your single that came out recently called "Funky" that we stream it on all listening platforms. You have anything out on YouTube yet?
Just a visualizer. I've been working on a lyric video, but it didn't go the way I wanted to. And as I said, if I don't love it, I won't do it.
So I think this is a good segue to put out. You been putting out music, and I actually told you when I first saw you upstairs, I was like, man, Samad, you're killing it because you're just putting so much content out recently. You know what I mean? I could just tell because I see you on my feed all the time, you know? So how do you, number one, how do you keep up with that? And number two, do you have anybody who helps you with that?
Nah, it's actually all me. I was just talking to my man upstairs, Turk, about how I'm considering venturing off into helping other people market themselves through socials, some pro bono work and some paid, of course, but I want to see everybody on the same type of wave that I'm on if it means getting to success.
What up?
Excuse me. What do you think, like, some of the hardest things you have to overcome, maybe some roadblocks you face as an artist?
Knowing when to listen to myself. Like, not listening to myself after about 10 p.m. It's the smartest thing I ever decided to start doing.
What happens at 10 p.m.?
It's when all the dark thoughts come out. Like, I just start thinking, like, well, what if I'm supposed to be doing this? I just overthink everything too much, you know?
10 p.m. I don't know. I think we have to, like, tune in with you at 10 p.m.
Oh,
I think we
sure.
have to, like, see how deep your mind goes.
Hopefully y'all make it to the morning.
Was that a threat?
Nah.
Can I actually ask you a pretty deep question? Because this is something that's been on my mind about the community a lot. I feel like hip-hop in New Jersey and any events that really are super inclusive and super drug positive usually get a bad rap around the community. And I think that there's a certain stigma to people who even just smoke weed still.
Yeah.
How do you feel about, you know, marijuana and some other drugs impact on the community? And, like, do you feel like it could continue to be used in a safe way? Or do you feel like more sober spaces are necessary for the people?
I think there needs to be a balance, but, like, overall, I believe in the freedom to do whatever you want with your body, like, down to even trans rights and things like that. So do what you want to do with your body, but at the same time, don't do it just because it's socially happening. Like, be your own person, really be sure about the decisions that you're going to make and commit to it in that way. And if you do that, you'll find yourself wherever you truly belong.
Sweet.
Wow. Heartfelt.
Yeah, because I definitely feel like I've had my moments as well with, you know, like smoking and drinking. And I think that, you know, to a certain extent, I think some artists feel like a creative kind of fever when they're high, you know?
Yeah, like they need it a little bit.
Yeah.
I feel you. I never smoked or drank or anything like that, but I did get into CBD, and I did find myself getting to a point where I'm like, dang, I need to relax right now. Like, where's my CBD at? So, like, I get it. But once again, like, really know yourself, know what you can handle. If you got a family with history of any kind of, like, psychosis or addiction, stay away from any of that. Like, for real, for real.
Anything else you got from Kayla before we start letting them go?
Oh, you asked her.
Sorry,
Okay.
no. I was going to say, like, I'm sure you have a lot of personal things in your life. What are some of the things that you keep as a daily motivation?
My answer is honestly fear. I learned to put all of my, like, stop my fears from getting in front of me and putting them behind me and try to imagine myself if everything does go to shit. And that just motivates me to keep going, to just not repeat history.
So you
break
use
generational
your fears
curses
as motivation.
Yeah.
Do you want to speak on some of those fears? Maybe some other people could relate to you and you can kind of help them get out of those things as well.
I'll put it in a song. I promise. I will.
Okay,
so
well.
make sure y'all, you know, whoever's watching this, follow Samad Savage and you'll eventually hear that.
Wow, well, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you
is
so
there
much,
anything else?
Samad. I appreciate you, man. You know I love you. I'm always in your corner supporting you, boy.
Yeah.
I'm with you, man. Stood with it all the way. Stream Samad.
I just want to say
everywhere
thank you
go.
to all platforms like this, giving artists an opportunity to speak their mind.
All right, yo. Thank you so much, yo. We'll catch you on the next one.
All right. Tough.
Yo, y'all asked some good questions.
You know, courtesy.
No, nah, you gotta sit down too. I got a question. It's okay. The people at UD, they understand. I got a question.
All right, for sure.
I remember you performed from I mean, I've seen you do this obviously, but I think you performed a track. It was a cover. It was a rock song by
I did.
How can I think of their damn name?
Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Rage Against the Machine.
Yes, yeah, that shit was so punk. Like, I really appreciate it.
Thank you for attending.
Yeah.
No, but that's one of my favorite fucking memories from this shit. But that's how you know it's real. I had to get in here. I don't know if you peep me in the corner. That's my girl Kayla. We do Cherubs Talk together.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, Kayla, get the question.
Okay.
I know you're a father.
Yeah.
And maybe you've been asked this question before, but tell the people at UD, how do you balance, like the artistry and the dad life? That must be fucking hard. As a young person, like this really is. It's,
I would say the most important thing is to give yourself time to figure out the time management of it all. It may be more difficult for others. Like for me, I struggle with ADHD, so focusing and really locking in and scheduling and planning was really difficult for me. But I would say just give yourself goals, like by the end of the day goals. That's the reason that I've been going crazy with the content, posting almost every day, because I'm like, every day I wake up, let me film one video, even if it's trash to me. I just got to do one.
Right. Thank you. That's all I needed to know.
That was a great question.
Truly, no, but thank you. Because, we're getting older. The more of us, some of us, it's going to happen. Some of us are going to start having kids. And seriously, like, you always hear jokes on, like, TV and stuff about, like, oh, like, the mother, like, I couldn't be a pageant queen because I had you. Like, shit like that. Like, but seriously, like, it's hard to be your own person and, like, have a child because... Yeah. Like, some people, they won't, and that's a little messed up, but you got to make that kid your world. It has to be everything.
I agree with that. Until my mom told me what she would have been if I wasn't born. She said, like, a flight attendant because she loved to travel, and I was just like, nah, I'm here for a reason. Like, you don't even really need that dream like that.
You don't need it? Nah, but...
Shout out to the flight attendants out there, though.
Amen. But that's what I'm saying. You never know what your parents want it to be, and everybody has a dream. Everybody has a dream. But, yo, thank you for that.
Absolutely. Peace and love, y'all.
We bet.
Where should I look?
Where do you want to look? Honestly, we can look anywhere. This is our,
I like looking at you.
I like looking at that. That was a lovely view right there.
But yo, that was a good one, you guys.
Motherfucking Ross.
It's my guy right
the
there.
Man, the legend. How are you tonight, bro?
Hello there.
Seduce this camera. No. Mr. Ethan Ross, you better tell us your secrets. I know.
I'm an open book.
Oh, I like that.
I like it too.
You do a lot of things. You amaze me.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for thanking me, because truly it's a spectacle, and I'm glad to be here at the same time as Ethan Ross, because who knows what's to come.
The word spectacle is such a cool word.
Isn't it?
I love that word. I love extravagant, spectacle, stupendous. Yeah.
Tremendous.
Huh?
Tremendous.
It's a good one too, yeah.
Ooh. We just gotta have like a book of good words.
Yeah, I read a lot as a kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's like your... Ooh, because I have one. What's your favorite book? Do you have one?
I liked to read the dictionary.
Really?
Yeah.
Like for real though?
Yeah.
Okay. I believe you.
The SAT book.
The SAT book.
With all the SAT
That's
vocabulary
right
words, I would always be reading that. I was like, wow, these words, like, nobody says these.
I failed the SAT
ever.
So bad. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need it, so.
I didn't even take them.
Because look at us, guys. Look at us.
Doing
who
fine.
Thought?
We're here.
You don't need the SAT.
We're fucking chilling.
Not me.
We got here without the SAT, baby.
You don't need that.
But Ethan Ross, it's been a long time since we've sat down. You're clearly always grinding.
I didn't even know we started the interview.
I'm crying. Are you serious?
Crazy.
You're real. No, but you're one of those people I truly do like. Don't worry, I don't think about you too much, but I'm just like,
I'm not worried.
Ethan Ross, I'm like, is he human?
Nah.
Every once in a while, it pops up in my brain, and I'm like, that man ain't right. No.
My album is called A Human. So, a little bit of conceptual right there.
Ooh.
A little bit of a concept,
Are you like a xenomorph? Are you like a
white?
take me to your leader?
A xenomorph?
Do you know what a xenomorph is?
Explain. I don't know what that is.
You don't know what a xenomorph is?
No, literally.
You ever seen the movie Aliens?
Probably years
Sigourney
ago.
Weaver? That was a thing back in the day,
hip.
you guys. So, I always find it
I'm hip.
Man, I ain't never
fascinating
seen
how today,
aliens.
like, we're accustomed to the titty. We're accustomed to the ass. You know, we could just get it anywhere, like, you know, titty ass.
It's regular.
But back in the day, Sigourney Weaver in Alien, that scene where she's like, I think she's running in her underwear, like through the fucking
it's like
corridor,
a
and she's like the
tight
alien.
shirt.
But that was like the shit back in the day. Like dudes were in the
Wow.
theater like fucking Sigourney Weaver.
Popcorn all over the floor.
Yo.
It was a mess.
And I find
Wow.
that so beautiful. Like, to be Sigourney Weaver, you know, to have.
She's pretty beautiful, yeah.
She's a bad bitch. Yo, that scene in Holes with the rattlesnake and the. Yo, okay. Enough about Sigourney Weaver. This
Cool.
is about you, Ethan Ross. Okay?
Let's go.
I'm getting hot and
Yo,
heavy about
Ethan, what do
Sigourney
you
Weaver.
think? What do you
Let's do
think
it.
of this new approach that the Underground Developmental has taken?
I love it.
Yeah.
I think it's fire.
Hell yeah.
I love it.
What aspect of it do you think is the most fire?
I like how it feels more personal.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm a fan of that.
Definitely keeping tabs on people for real. Like, hey, are you doing this for real?
Yeah.
I like that too. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's where we're all at. At the end of the day,
The accountability.
yeah,
It's beautiful about it.
it's hard to come by.
How many people do you think you've guided tonight to a better way of thinking?
I would need to ask around and get back to you with a number.
Yeah. I'm gonna run a poll, see what's going on.
Let's see. Let's do a poll.
Did you give out any homework?
No. Nobody asked for it.
Damn, bro. They're not gonna ask you for homework. You gotta just give it to them.
Yeah, but they gotta like walk up to me and show me that they want help.
Give me homework. I want help.
In order to get help, you have to ask for
You
it.
have
You
to
know,
crawl
closed mouths
to
don't get
Ethan
fed.
Ross on your knees and tell that man, I need help. No, I'm just kidding.
You gotta like
A bus.
communicate with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I like open communication. That's
What
how
else do you
close
like? What's your
communication.
favorite flavor of ice cream, Ethan Ross?
I like banana flavor, but I like it when it has chocolate on it. Like
So chocolate
banana.
banana?
Yeah,
Who else
banana.
you
with-
gonna know that says banana fucking ice cream?
You ever
Bro.
Ethan Ross.
cover the banana with chocolate and then put it in the freezer?
It's the best.
I've had ones that are frozen already.
Yeah.
At Trader Joe's, they have that. Like the frozen
They're
bananas.
good.
I have
dipped.
had that at my grandmother's house.
Yeah,
They're
no,
so
they're
good.
banging. I just think bananas are great. Like they taste good with peanut butter. So.
How many bananas would you eat a day?
Huh?
How many bananas would you eat a day?
One.
Just the one?
Too much
And like, would you eat it
potassium,
like?
you know?
Just enough.
Okay.
Would you take your time with the banana, or would you like just shove that?
I would
thing
just
there?
not really
Pause.
think about it, you know?
Is banana like the end all be all of fruits for you? Or
Definitely not. Far from it,
Like,
actually.
okay, well,
yeah.
what's like the grand poobah?
I'd say mango.
Oh, you got me there.
I
feel like
Ethan
mango.
Ross.
Got me there.
Yeah, mango has like the best flavor out of fruit, in my opinion.
I'm a mango girly.
If
Yeah.
a
as they
mango
say.
and a banana got in a fight, who do you think would win?
I would want the mango to win, but unfortunately the banana would win.
You think
I
the
kinda
banana would
agree.
win?
Bananas would beat up other
height,
fruit.
The height.
Yeah.
Oh, and then there's a bunch of them, right? So like a mango
Probably.
would just be by itself.
Ooh, it's in like
Yeah.
a bushel.
And then a bush, like a bush of bananas would just come in
Bush
and
of
just
bananas.
fuck that mango up. man.
Bananas are just like unbeatable in that way,
also,
but
they
mango
got that
tastes better.
curvature. The
Like a
you know?
perfect
They'd be
boomerang.
stabbing them. Yeah.
Slice.
They'd be stabbing them like that. It'd be crazy to watch a mango get absolutely murdered by a banana, bro.
I mean, yeah, that's some animal,
Demolished.
an honor. If you
Animal
will.
Geographic type
Yeah.
film.
My
right there.
second favorite fruit is not even banana, it's watermelon.
Yeah?
The flavor, I mean, one of my best friends
Ethan
doesn't
Ross,
like.
I fuck with you.
Thank you. Yeah, one of my best friends doesn't like the taste of a watermelon. And I don't really understand where he's
Speaking of
coming
that,
from.
where they at? One of my best friends don't like the taste of a watermelon. Nadia,
Bro,
I
it's like
see you.
what?
I don't-
What
I
is
don't
there
even know
not
if
to
they in the
like
room.
about it? Like,
That's what I'm saying.
It's
Yo, we got
delicious.
Turkish Royale. in
You
the
put
cup.
it in a
He's making
juicer?
stink face.
It's
What
a
do you
melon
mean
with
you don't
water.
like watermelon?
Like,
bro, when you put it in a
mean?
juicer, bro, like the
Yeah.
flavor, it's like unbeatable, man. Like,
do you like the watermelon flavored drinks, or
I don't
is
really
it like
drink
a
that.
tease? Is it like a tease for you? You know?
No, I actually like some watermelon flavored drinks.
Yeah.
It's just different from real watermelon. It's not the same.
But like the organic stuff, like the ones with the chunks of watermelon in it. A little
I've
bit.
had that maybe once. It's cool.
Those are my favorite. I feel like the other ones are
dope.
too watered down. They just taste like watermelon water.
I've had that too. I think it's about what you're in the mood for.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're in the mood for like the more bland flavor, then yeah, the other one's the way to go.
Okay.
With that like slight extra kick, but not too much.
Have you ever
This is real as fuck, guys.
tried this like
watermelon tahini with tahini.
Yeah.
Well, like you saying watermelon with tahini, or they got a
it was
watermelon
mango.
flavored tahini?
It was mango with
like
tahini.
you add tahini to it, and then you add lime.
I did it
and
with
all
the
that.
mango, not with watermelon.
Oh, with the mango is good.
Mango was
Right,
the
with
best
the lime
for me.
and the tahini and the.
It was absolutely out of this world, dude. These were not the questions I was expecting.
But
You're Ethan
sometimes
Ross.
that's what you fucking get.
I-
Sometimes.
We
I
can't
always
we can't
think
throw
people
you
are
the
gonna ask-
expected because
Huh?
like you know.
Yeah, but like I expect people to give me like embarrassing questions and like.
What's embarrassing?
What's the first time you peed your pants?
I don't remember. I had to be too young. I don't
was gonna
remember. I
tell
wish
a
I
really
did.
bad story. We'll get into that. That'll be like after hours, but.
First time I peed my pants.
You've had that pee your
I was
pants.
probably too young to remember.
Lock in, bro.
Mm.
It just makes sense.
What about
last
shitting
time I
yourself?
shot myself?
Yeah.
Bro, I had to be like 3 or 4. Yeah.
It has not happened.
Yo, consider
All right.
that fucking.
This man be on his.
I
on
had
his,
toilet. Check it out.
So
I
that-
had times where I almost did, but I just didn't because I was like, "Yo,
You locked in.
this is I locked in," and I was
He's
like, "There's
Ethan
no way
Ross.
this
You
is
think he's
happening
gonna
right
shit
now,
himself?
bro."
Come on,
bro. Because if I had
gonna
let
shit
that happen,
myself.
I'd be like, "Bro, now I'm letting anxiety beat me. Like, there's no way."
So you're calling the rest of us weak?
Yeah, if all you guys shit yourselves
The
every
rest
day,
of our assholes
if you
weak.
shit yourself
like every day, bro.
you're weak. There it is.
Whoa, man,
Ethan
no
Ross
one's
said it himself.
every day. Nah.
Damn.
This
Ethan.
isn't even to the viewer. This is to the people that are like in the room. It's like nobody here
Yo.
looks like they should be shitting themselves every day in their pants, bro.
Well, I don't know about every day. No, I'm kidding.
Sometimes
In your
the
pants,
hole
bro,
gets
like-
weak, Ethan Ross. Okay. Sometimes
Like, also, like,
you,
you
have
do-
a
you do a
meal
little-
that
you do a little
fucks you
oomph.
up.
And in the music industry, a lot of people are so obsessed with their fit. Like, you want to ruin your fit by shitting yourself, bro?
You're
Like,
right. That's why I don't wear white.
Like, it seems like people care about their fit too much. So I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something.
Damn.
Listen, man. Like, I have respect for it. Like, if you're out here shitting yourself, you take pride in that. I think that makes it even cooler than not shitting yourself. You feel me? Like, I wish more people like were confident about shit. Pun intended, like that. You know?
This really turned. I don't even know how we got here,
Well,
but this
bro.
literally, yo.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
I had my driver's test in high school. I almost shot myself, bro.
Lord.
I was so close, bro, but I didn't let myself do it because I was like, it's not today, bro. Like, today's not the day I'm letting this shit, pun intended, happen. Like,
Locked in.
I outsmarted myself. I was like, no, like, I know it's going down. I know it's happened. I'm not allowing this. That was the last time some shit, pun intended, like that happened to me, you know?
Yo, good for you.
And I was at a Kid Cudi concert. I was front row at a Kid Cudi concert. We weren't able to use the bathroom because we were stuck in the front row because everybody was behind us. We would have lost our spots if we moved.
And this is like
Man,
what, like
held
P.
it in.
Cudi? P. Cudi?
This was like 2010, 2011.
That's,
So this was like,
oh my God, we're coming up on like
this
P.
was,
Cudi.
yeah, like,
Oh.
this is Mr. Rager era. This was like the fucking shit. Like, These Worries,
Damn, fuck.
all
I
those
understand.
songs, like,
Lock in.
song with Cage, like a lot of classics. And bro, yeah, we were front row, and the whole time I had to use the bathroom so bad, but I was like, you know what, bro, I'm literally at a Cudi concert. I can't let this happen, bro. So I held
you
it for like
held
4
that
hours.
shit in. That's beautiful.
And we stayed in our spot. Eventually, I forgot because I was so into the show. Huh?
Was you farting?
Damn.
At the show?
Was you
It wasn't
crop
even like
dusting
that.
everyone?
It's crazy. It wasn't even like that. Yeah. Nah, it wasn't. Yeah, exactly. It was like a different type of thing.
Door.
It was a different type of thing, which is what made it even crazier.
Ooh.
And like we were like right there, so I had to distract myself just by the fact that Cudi was there. I was like, bro, like I'm just gonna watch this show, concentrate as hard as I can.
I will see
Success. I mean, it was one of the best shows I've ever seen in my life. He is a phenomenal performer.
Oh.
Yeah, it was an era too. 2011 to see Cudi, it was a vibe. Still a vibe, but like back then I was a kid.
No, that was
Yeah.
like that shit back then.
Those were like really formative years for me. I was like just freshly turned 15, and like he was all I listened to at the time. So when I saw him live, I was like, yeah, this is crazy as fuck.
Fuck.
Like as a kid seeing that, he was one of my role models growing up, Kid Cudi.
Okay.
I
for
hold
sure.
in my shit for that.
Who wouldn't?
All this shit
Piss
talk, man,
too.
it's got me
Yo.
hot and bothered.
All of it. I was like, bro.
Double homicide. Nah.
Yeah.
Well,
Holding
there
my
you
breath.
have it, folks.
Yo.
If you shit your pants,
This-
you're a bitch.
No. Sometimes you can. Everybody's different. But to music artists listening to this,
Yeah, if you're a music
like,
artist,
chill out, dude. Chill
I
out.
don't make the rules. Ethan Ross.
The rest of the world, like, you guys are allowed to shit your pants.
Ooh.
To all the people that show up to my concerts, I will not judge you for being in the audience and shitting your pants. If anything, I'll do it with you.
Oh,
like,
shit.
I'll do it from a distance, but I'll do it at the same time. Type
Damn.
shit.
It's no
No
longer
pun
cone
intended.
gang.
That's
It's shit
love.
your pants.
It's shit gang. Because then if the whole crowd does it, I'll be like, guys, I appreciate this. We got to be on the same level. Connect with the people in a different way. There's nothing to be ashamed of. But if you're an artist watching this, like all these artists walk around like their shit doesn't stink, we're going to find out when you shit yourself, bitch.
We sure are.
Because a lot of artists are like, oh, check out my fit.
We on
But then they
shit
shit
watch.
themselves. If you're one of those guys who really cares about your fit, man, just stand on that. Don't shit yourself, bro.
Don't do it.
Wow.
But to all
We're
my
watching.
humble people,
Give it up, y'all.
let's shit ourselves, bro.
Shit
Come on.
yourselves.
That was Ethan Ross.
2024.
Don't shit yourself.
Let's go.
Thank
Wow. I don't think they're getting this anywhere else. I don't think.
Nowhere
Where are you
else,
gonna get
baby.
this shit talk? You not
Hey,
nowhere
so
else.
all the beautiful
But the
ladies that are
UDTV.
shitting themselves, listen, I gotta tell you, it doesn't make you less beautiful. It doesn't make you if anything, it makes them more beautiful. You feel me? Like,
You shit yourself right
it makes
now,
you
baby girl.
better. It makes you prettier and stronger. To be honest, bro, I wish more people felt the way I did.
Oh,
To be
they
honest.
definitely will after they hear this.
Yeah, I want people to really feel me on this one.
I think
Thank
they
you,
feel
Ethan
this.
Ross.
Yeah,
Yo.
we're in this together. I hope you know that.
We're in this
Ross.
shit.
We really
together.
are.
Ross.
There's your little
Ethan
puppy.
Ross, right? Where else
Come
you
on,
gonna
bro.
get the puppy?
Let's go.
UDTV,
Let's
right
go.
at ya.
Right. We coming back with more shitty artists real soon.
Shout out to beautiful ladies. All the beautiful ladies out.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Underground TV. That's wild. That's my first time saying that. To the right of me, I have my wonderful co-host, Kayla. Kayla, please say a few words about yourself.
I just happened to ponder about my first time meeting Mr. Smoke here. And when I first seen him, I thought, wow, what a stature of a man. What a mountain of a performer. And I'm just so happy to have him sitting next to me once again. Mr. Baum, how are you feeling tonight?
My name is Kurt Donovan, and I actually own Underground Developmental. In fact, I'm actually, since my name is Kurt Donovan, I'm paying everybody in this room $50,000. You have, yeah. My name is Kurt Donovan, and I do co-sign this.
Word. So, Mr. Donovan,
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't know how long I'm going to play into this, but Mr. Donovan, I've actually known you for a little bit too now. I feel like your look and your style is very distinct. Can you talk to us a little bit about how you get your getup together?
Yeah, honestly, like I really fuck with like military surplus shit. So like I get a lot of my stuff from like military outlet stores. There's actually this like thrift store in the Livingston Mall that I went to, and I bought a fucking Kevlar helmet from over there for like $100, and that shit is so fucking sick. I was almost about to wear it tonight, but I really didn't want to lug that shit around. You feel me? But yeah, like I really fuck with like military stuff, like tech wear style type stuff.
So if we go to this Livingston store, will we see you there? Should
No.
we be expecting you there?
No,
No, is
that
it
was just a
like,
one time for him.
Oh, okay. With your style being so military, I did notice you wearing no shirt sometimes. Is that part of the military, or that is just like free will?
Yeah, that's like you feel me. That's the part in the movie where like they all up in the dirt and the mud, and your fucking shirt ripped, so you rip that shit off and turn it into a bandana, and you start fucking killing your opposition. Yo, that's crazy.
Have you lived that in actual life, or are you just like memorializing others?
Nah, really like immortalizing others. Like my cousins were all in the military, and they're like a really big inspiration for like that type of stuff too. One of my cousins was special forces, and the others were in Marine and Army. That shit is like super cool to me. So that's like a big part of why like when I was younger, I like kind of got into like like military clothing and stuff like that, and like I did like ROTC and shit, but I ain't like one of the fucking ROTC kids for real.
I don't know. You just said you were, so.
Nah, I was like fucking with the military at some point. Like I was thinking of it as like a viable option for like a career and like sustainable like way of living, but also fuck America.
Okay, well, Kurt Donovan has obviously gone off the rails.
Oh yeah, my name is Kurt Donovan and I co-signed this fucking message.
So, when did your love of the military switch over to the love of being an artist and a creative?
Okay, so it was sophomore year, right, of high school. It was a summer, and I was walking to the falls in Patterson, and I was with my boys Sandro and Jared, and when we were walking there, a crackhead asked us if we were rappers, and then we said no, and then looked at each other and said, shit, what if we make a song? And then I was like, yeah, y'all right. And then we made a really fucking terrible song the next day. And then I was the only one who kind of like kept pursuing it, bro. And then, yeah, I don't know. I kind of just like fell in love with the process of making music. If it wasn't for that crackhead, then I wouldn't be here, bro.
Shout out all the crackheads out there who supporting musicians following their dreams.
We love crackheads.
So, Mr. Smoke Bomb, aka Mr. Donovan, you know, I can't help but to notice that your music is, for lack of better words, unique, especially in its lyricism. What would you say about how you come up with your lyrics, and could you give me an example of some of the best lines you have personally wrote?
Okay. So when I'm writing lyrics, it's usually just kind of like it's usually like a combination of things. Like I like to speak a lot of like what might be going on in the moment in my life, or I take a lot of influence from like the other forms of media that I consume, like movies and video games and stuff. So like I really like talking about I don't know, because I have a very like abrasive like way of spitting. You feel me?
You know, I don't want to push the button too hard, but you know, you say abrasive. Can you expand on that word, please?
Of course, man. I ain't really rapping. I ain't really screaming. I just kind of talk shit very loudly.
Word up.
You feel me?
And can you give me an example of one of your best shit talking lines that you have said in one of your songs?
Yeah. There was I'm actually gonna perform this today. It's one of my favorite songs to perform at UD. It's called "I'm Alive," and so like the first verse starts off with it's like, flex that shit that you're innovating, fuck the talking nigga, always fuck on patience, slip and swerve, I laid out persuasion for all of the trashy niggas trying to grip their fame, my mission status elevated beyond a paper check. I ain't getting paid enough to sit and do the shit, I be bouncing back harder when I'm closer to death, you geek like you popping impressed. Whoa. So that shit is, I have a very big disdain for people who lack diversity in their music. It seems like to me, a lot of people, especially in my city, like I grew up in Patterson, man, a lot of people are like
Patterson.
Carbon copies to a certain extent. I don't really see too many creatives like trying to branch out and like be on some different shit. I really just see a lot of people trying to be like the next big like drill artist and like the next like fucking hood rapper, hood savior, whatever the fuck. And I really don't care about any of that shit. Like I'm trying to make art. I'm trying to show people my art. And I'm trying to put my like entire heart into it. So like when I be seeing shit like that, it's really like, nigga, fuck the talking for real. Like are you doing this because you genuinely love making music and love making art, or you like see this as like, yo, I could get rich off this, bro. I'll rap about some little fucking guns and about like how hard I am. Like, bro, don't nobody give a fuck about that, bro, because that shit's not authentic and it's not genuine. I don't fuck with that shit. So like I really be trying to like call out a lot of that bullshit. Like on that same song, like there's literally a line in there on the second verse where I'm like, I got a 45, that's what you sound like, fuck what's right, I'm gonna get my get back. Cause like, bro, it's facts. Like I don't like, ooh, I have a gun, I have a strap. Like, bro, that shit is played the fuck out, bro. Like that shit is so played out. Like how many fucking like Polo G beats are you gonna jump on? And like bro, like that shit played out, dog. Like do something like actually creative that you're putting your heart into. Because like all that, I got a 45 on my hip. I'm gonna up that shit on you, bitch. Like, bro, I don't like bro, you really just talking to yourself at that point, like.
Right. So when it comes to being an artist and a creative, you know, once you put out, there's also an influence that you have among people. Now, one of the last times, you know, it's been a minute, but one of the last times I seen you perform was in Pearl Studios, and you made about 10 plus motherfuckers do push-ups to your song. That was one of like the moments I was like, okay, this motherfucker, he has a big influence on people. So how do you think, you know, what do you influence the people? Like, what do you feel about that?
You said what?
Like, how do you influence the people? How do you feel about your influence on the people? Because a lot of people don't take into consideration that, yeah, you're saying these things and you are, you know, producing these products, but do you ever think about the influence they have on the viewer?
So definitely when I was younger and in high school making this like type of shit, it was like at first there was definitely like an aspect of it that was like, oh, this is fun, I'm gonna do this because this is really fun. Then when it kind of became like, you know, like just like living life and like hardships and shit and like taking shit day by day, I kind of realized like, oh, I want to like put my heart in this. You feel me? Like I want to like be like very serious and like the stuff that I'm saying, and like it didn't come until like 2022 when I really started performing for like the first times that like I was like, damn, like this is really like I can connect with people on like a level I've never been able to connect with anybody. So it's like I've always had trouble talking to people. So making music and performing gave me that outlet to speak to people in a creative way without having to be like get up on stage and be like, yo, my name is Kurt Donovan. Welcome to Underground Developmental, man. You feel me, bro? Like that type of stuff, like public speaking, like that is like really nerve wracking for me. And so yeah, like I always keep in mind that like, you know, words have power, and whatever you're gonna say is definitely going to be a part of what's marked on your history. You feel me? So yeah, I don't know. I have a very conflicted mind state about a lot of stuff. I'm a very like, especially when it comes to like words and stuff, I'm a very like fuck censorship type of person. You feel me? Sometimes I say stuff in my music that offends people, but I'm on the fence of like, if you're choosing to be offended, then you're not really hearing me. Facts.
You know what's funny, dude? I'm not gonna push you on it. I'm not gonna push you on it, but I think it's funny because when I think of being offended by your music, I feel like I just feel like I hear your music and I'm lit, bro. I love your music. If I show the Giza your music, my Lord in heavens above. I don't know if they would last through it, but you know what? I respect you, man. I respect the music that you do. I think the work that you're doing is great. And man, dude, if you haven't checked out his music video, I forget what the name of it was.
Dollface.
Dollface. Yo, you gotta check out the music video with Dollface. The editor killed it. Smoke Bomb being himself. I mean, Kurt Donovan being himself absolutely murdered it. He's doing great things, man. Kayla, do you have anything else to lay down before we sign out here?
This guy, aka Kurt Donovan, if you see him in the street, just know that, just beat him up. He already knows I'm Zop behind the scenes. And also, I'm Team Diego / Pterodax. Don't tell him.
Fuck Pterodax.
But, I mean, I'm always honored to talk with you, so
Yo, Pterodax,
I can't wait to see you perform. Pterodax, I'm on your side, my guy.
Yo, and shout out to Pterodax, bro. Much love to him, too, yo.
Right.
Smoke Bomb, thank you so much for coming on. We'll catch you in the next one, man.
Thank you.
Much love, bro. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.
Hell yeah, dude. Whoa.
Oh my god.
Right?
I think so.
Like, there's like a whole episode where he's like fighting.
It's just like
him or
PTSD.
something.
Oh.
What on set?
Whoa, man, don't fucking yell at me. Nah.
I
But
winked.
we
You can't tell, but I winked.
We chilling. He winking. Hannibal Lecter. Nah, I'm just kidding. But we here with a friend. He got a mask on. Introduce yourself, friend.
Yo, who is that?
Right.
Who?
Who the fuck?
Who am I?
Who are you?
My name is Smoke Bomb 00.
Oh shit. We get to interview the Smoke Bomb?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's real cool out here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you been bombing any smoke tonight?
You know me. If there's anything I love, it's bombing that fucking smoke.
Yeah, I heard.
This guy, Smiggly Diggly over here. I'm very familiar with the Smiggly Diggly. You don't gotta tell me twice, man. Nah. But we chillin'. Mr. Not So Smoke Bomb. Have you performed so far tonight? You're waiting?
Yes. I am pondering while I wait. Deep in thought.
Yo, I'm gonna win that push-up contest for your Smoke Bomb has a push-up contest. For those that don't know, I mean, hopefully you did know. Hopefully we get some footage of that. Roll the footage of the push-up contest. That should be crazy.
Hold the clip. It's funny, I actually, now that you say it, I do have footage of a push-up contest. So, roll that clip, baby. But, yo, are you a man of strength? You know, you got the stamina, as they say. I don't know.
I can hardly muster the strength to pull myself out of bed in the morning.
Amen. Shout out that. I'm always one. I'm real. I'm fucking here. Depression, it kicks my ass. Say
But
less.
you're here.
Right. And what's your process for, getting ready for a show? You got the mask on. This is at least the first time I'm seeing you with the mask. I don't know. Is this a new part of the
It's a
gig?
new Smoke Bomb?
Right. New Smoke Bomb.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's the new Smoke Bomb era. I'm on my freak shit. I bought this at the sex store literally like 3 hours ago.
Smoke Bomb, a certified freak.
I hope not pre-used.
I hope not. I'm not sure, man. The tag was missing.
Well,
the
did
box
you
was
get it from
busted.
the bin? I mean, not that I wouldn't. Oh, jeez.
Was it 25% off?
Now that you mention it, I believe it was. So I probably should get tested after this.
Or you could just roll a mystery.
Yo. Are you a man of chance? Are you about taking risks?
I would say I am. I feel like some people would say I live life too passively, but I just like to make choices wherever I can and let the universe take care of the rest.
Okay. How does Smoke Bomb prepare before going on stage? How
Girl
do you
dinner.
lock in?
Girl dinner. I drink 3 Celsius and I smoke a pack of cigarettes.
That's real as fuck.
A whole pack?
Yes.
Like at the same time,
yeah, I just
take
take
roll
it,
them together and
one thick, girthy circle cylinder of cigarettes, and I just kill that whole thing.
What are we talking about?
That's
Marlboros,
dedication.
Newports, Parliaments, American Spirits?
Gotta go American Spirits, man.
Oh, okay. I respect it. You don't hear that often, but when I do, fists up, baby. Fists up
respect for the American spirits. Yeah.
Respectfully.
Amen. Cowboy.
Anything planned for you, Smoke Bomb, in the upcoming future? More sex metal?
More second minute.
Mm-hmm. More emphasis on the sex.
Yeah.
More of that part. Yeah.
Less metal?
Perhaps. Yeah.
I feel like more sex, more metal would blow people's minds,
Yeah, maybe, but I don't know, man. My voice gets tired. You know what I'm saying? I really think about Sex Country.
Sex country.
So maybe like a Sex and Soft Linens.
Yeah. On some I was having sex with my. No.
Okay.
Lock them doors and keep the lights down low. I don't even know.
And then
Yo.
you just in between.
I think we could bring the genres together.
Roll Tide. Hit that shit. All my Southerners gonna know about that one.
Now that I quite look at you, you actually you look a little different. You grew your hair, Smoke Bomb?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I've never altered my hair in any way.
You're right.
My hair stays the same. It just kind of, I'm like an anime character. It just kind of never grows and
never changes.
Did Did you also maybe get shanked at the knees? Like you're looking a little, you know, you're a tall guy, but you're looking a little less tall.
A little
Yeah,
less
you know what I'm saying? I had to surgically alter my height so I can give other guys a fighting chance. You know what I'm saying?
It is all
God knew I was too powerful.
And are you like going through like some Michael Jackson type of thing? Cause like you seem a little like lighter, you know?
Hey man, my lawyer said I can't talk about that.
Oh, we got lawyers. Oh shit. Okay.
We're going big, you know. He's too big for us now. We've got fucking
Sorry,
legal
Mr. Smokebomb.
representation. I don't have legal representation. I can't talk to this man. You ever heard of fucking pleading the fifth?
I'm just a bean.
I'm just a bean in a stalk, in a world full of stalks, guys.
You rock that shit though.
Amen.
Both of y'all.
Thank you.
Anything you want to tell us before you go, Mr. Smokebomb?
Right.
Yeah. Kurt Donovan owes us all $50,000.
You heard it here.
And also,
I did. I heard that.
big
Pay
reveal.
homage, man.
Big reveal. Oh my god. It's not even really Smoke Bomb. Oh my god.
What the?
Who
are you?
Hey yo, security.
Who would have thunk it, yo?
Who the fuck let this
We
guy?
didn't allow you to buy a ticket to this event. We don't know you.
Let me see your wrist, man.
This isn't Smoke Bomb.
You do not need to see a
I
thing,
feel
my good
bamboozled.
sir. You have been hoodwinked.
My good sir.
And you have been betrayed.
Speaking of hoodwinked, terrible animation, but great movie. Go on.
The first one or the second?
Yo, the first one.
Really?
I don't know.
What do you
Maybe
mean?
I'm a little nostalgic. I kind of hate the second one.
Well,
for
that's what I'm
multiple
saying.
reasons.
Like the second one, I truly can't even say that I know her, but that first one, you know, not the best animation. People might sleep on it sometimes, but a great fucking movie nonetheless. Just like a
Right?
lot of things in life, don't sleep on those things just because they look bad on the outside.
Right?
What's it called again?
Hoodwink.
Hoodwink.
That shit is a class. I grew up with that. And
Wait,
Google.
I think I seen it. It's like
damn.
like Red Riding Hood.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like it's like a parody on like a bunch of fairy tales.
That's tough. That movie's fire.
Schnitzel, favorite
That
treat
movie's
with the
fire.
boys and girls to eat. Okay.
Schnitzel man, schnitzel you. Okay.
Oh,
busy.
our friend
busy
is
man.
getting called, Mr. Not So Smoke
Please
Bomb.
report to the
Kill
principal.
that shit, brother.
We'll see you guys very soon when we have a new guest and this man now ready to perform.
man.
We'll see you very soon. I love you.
Oh man, I gotta go sweat on that stage.
Go sweat. Go sweat.
I'm nervous though.
We good. We chillin'. We here. We maybe queer. I don't fucking know. I can't account for everyone. But if you notice, we got the girlies in the setup because you know Ayoochill. You talk to that man a million times. We seen you at Mad Minds, all the good shit. Like we know y'all are established.
That's my boo.
It's the booski.
Let me tell you
And we
about
understand.
him. He was down here acting like a freak ball.
Yo, listen.
You gotta talk to him when you get a chance, cause he be acting up off the cutwaters.
He said it too. He said he got a little slutty off the drink.
Yeah,
Look
he
at
was like, I
him.
want to be a thought. I was like,
Yo.
and he started dancing. I was like,
Yeah, he
said,
was
"I'm a
scaring
thought,
me.
get me
fully
lit."
supportive.
Right. As we should. That's what we all are here. You know, supportive fucking. But, CC, Miss Camacho, we know ya. Do the people know ya? I hope they do. Introduce yourself.
Yo, what's up, CC motherfucking Camacho. Straight out of Queens, Brooklyn, New York. Out here just, chilling at UD with the fam.
With the gang. It wasn't until you said that before on stage that I realized. I was like, wait, what the fuck? CC's from fucking Queens? I just like, this just connected. And I'm like, okay.
Nah, yeah, word. I grew up in Queens, till I was like 18, 19 years old. And then I've been back and forth between Jersey and Brooklyn. Like,
Okay. So a little travel, a little, good time.
I remember the first time seeing you at a UD. Like, it's usually like, not to be against the guys, we love all our performers, but most of it was just a big scene of like just dudes, rapping and screaming. Right. And then you come on, you're like, and you start singing. I'm like, finally, like we got a girl in here representing all the females, singing her heart out. I was like, this is what we need. This is what we need, the diversity, not just in the music and the sound, but also in some womanhood, some femininity, some
And you bring the pizzazz too, because you're not just like a little like soft. You got everything. Like even like your artwork. I fuck with it very heavy. It's very like
yes.
I appreciate that word.
But yeah, overall, you're great. You're a cool gal.
Thank you.
I was gonna say, like, yes, you are like performer. You have your music, but I be peeping your drawings. I'm like, okay, Shorty got a little hand on her. So like, where do you get your inspiration with your drawings?
With as far as art goes, very much like I very much was, I guess, heavily influenced by this graph writer that I dated. May he rest in peace, but when we started dating, he was very much would catch tags and shit, and I was like, damn, like I want to catch tags with him, like but I didn't have anything. My letters are trash, like, so I designed like a character to kind of just do within like 60 seconds. So I used to just only do like the heads and stuff, and very much like inspiration as far as like how they've evolved today is just from like everyday interactions, like on the train or seeing crazy people on the street, or like just even chilling with my boys and taking the train and whatever, like it's from my own experiences, right?
That's dope though, because I will say, even with your art, like you said you created that character, and I see that, and like I know it's you know what I mean? And for someone to have that, because I feel like maybe some artists struggle with that, like what's my thing, what's my but you got that. And I do, that's what I'm saying. I see the little character, I'm like, that's CC, I know that.
Right. How do you think growing up in like a city, like city life is very busy, there's so many people, like I'm sure you can't even remember most faces you see every day, but like, how do you think growing up in the inner city affected you as an artist and a person?
What was very interesting was that like I moved to New Jersey when I was like 19, 20 for the first time, and then I stayed out here for like 2 years to get my associates. And while I was here, that's really when I started taking art seriously, because I was alone, so being in the city very much, I was influenced by like graffiti, singing in the street, going to hip-hop cyphers and shit like that, but it wasn't until I was isolated that I was able to actually hone in to my artistry, because I wasn't on the scene, I didn't have access, I didn't know anybody in New Jersey. It took me a while to get my feet wet and meet people around here, like where it was just like everybody in New Jersey, I feel like grew up with each other, chilling in each other's cribs, I find nobody on the street, especially in the suburbs, so it very much forced me to look inside of myself and go with that, but word.
Your own person, that's a good thing, because me myself, I can't even go to like the fucking store without being like, yo, someone want to come with me, like please, I need a friend.
Yeah, Gabby, she be going to the store, she be like, can I call you real quick? And I'm like, yeah, I got you, Chevy.
I mean, I feel you. I call Shook for everything.
Yo,
like, we call it Shook 8 o'clock in the morning. Like,
you need like my example. I don't know if you're familiar with like Tony Stark. Tony Stark has Jarvis. Like, I just treat you like my Jarvis. Like, I need my little person to talk to. Like, let's tap in. Let's make sure we're doing things good. Okay,
yeah.
Keep me on track.
That's how I feel about you, because we'd be like, yo, what's the address? And you're like, shh, area code, zip code, it's fucking state.
I'm locked
take a
in.
left, right.
I got it.
Right.
3-step store.
Yeah. Do you remember your first UD experience?
My first UD experience was actually with Shantae. I don't know if they're in the room right now, but Shantae,
shout out Shantae.
Yeah, Shantae was like, yo, there's this fucking show, you need to fucking come. And I was like, word? He's like, yeah, like I had just moved back to New Jersey, and he was like, yeah, like you need to come, So I came, I scoped it out, it was cool, and I hit up Kurt like 3 motherfucking times. The first time I pulled up, I went to the fucking like the paint shit, and you know how they be having the paint, whatever. Yo, bro, I'm painting, and then all of a sudden I feel a gust of wind, and then all of it like a body gets thrown. Like, oh my God, I know exactly what you're talking about. My canvas so fast on my paint. I was like, whoop, like, and I saved my whole shit. Like, that shit was crazy. And yeah, and I was just like, so this is UD, and it wasn't. This is not a reflection of UD. It was not a reflection, like we do not promote violence, but that shit was fucking crazy. Oh, and then so after that, like I was working in Coney Island at the time, so I was traveling 2.5 hours to and from work, and I was like, yo, Kurt, please let me get on this open mic. And he was like, sorry, bro. He didn't even know who the fuck I was, because all I had was graffiti on my page. Like, you feel me? He thought I was a guy. When I approached him, and I was like, yeah. Bro. And then he was like, oh, yeah, I got you. I'll put you on the mic. And I pulled up. I'm like, yo, like, and he's like, oh, we don't got no more stuff. I said, bro, I DM'd you. He was like, oh, that's you? I thought it was somebody else. Like, you feel me? So, and then UD very much, like, The first time I ever performed like the open mic, it was Jay Sleep me and him had dropped a project, and I did one song. I did Bermuda, and just the crowd's energy was so fucking crazy. Kurt squeezed me in first, like, and you might want to bleep this out. I don't know if you want this to be public knowledge because everybody's gonna be like, yo, why the fuck you let her skip? But like, you feel me? And it was 2.5 hour ride.
We exposing Kurt Donovan.
No, literally, bang, get his ass out there. Nah.
But yeah, it was amazing. UD very much. I very much fucked with just the different elements that you guys had with the podcasters. There's always different podcasters switching up, always different vendors switching up, you know, and just great vibes, you know, and a very supportive community and a bunch of artists that are really passionate. And that's what I respect the most. Like, even if not everybody is on the same wavelength in terms of like how far they are in their career, they very much have heart and passion, you know. You meet people here and they're very serious about what they're doing, you know, and I think that's all you need really to be an artist.
You fucking man. Cece, you are a great combo, first of all. Like, very well spoken. Hell yeah. But, I got another, I don't know, this is more like personal, because me and Kayla, we've been through some things together.
Whoa.
But I see that you recently cut your hair. Is there any little like significance behind that? When people asked me that in the moment, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Bitch, like, I just wanted to fucking cut my hair and But when I think back at it, like, no, it really was like you sit there and you like take away like your blanket, you know? So it's a big thing. Was that a big thing for you, or were you just in that mindset like, fuck this shit, bitch? Like, I just don't want no hair. Like, I want to feel the wind on my scalp.
I cut my hair for very personal reasons, I guess, and it very much was to humble me and to kind of bring me to my most humble state, you know. And I am going through a process in which, like, I very much just am learning who I am at the core without anything else, like no makeup, no nails, no anything. I'm just natural, you know, and I'm learning to love myself. And it very much is about learning to love myself through all the awkward ass phases of my hair. Right now I look like motherfucking Jim Carrey and who's almighty. Like,
you look gorgeous. Do not.
Yeah, like, you know, but I can't wait to grow it back out. I don't think I'm ever gonna cut it again. But if I had to, I really wouldn't be mad at the 3-month growth. Like, you feel me? But
so I felt that same way, and I still do, cause that's what I'm saying. Like, I thought it was just gonna be like, I shave my head. It takes a lot out of you. Cause example, you have a gorgeous face. But like me, at the time when I had shaved my head, I was working like a security job. I was a little bit like chunkier, and either way, but I would have people come up to me and be like, "Sir," and I'd be like, I'm like, bro, I get it. I got a shaved head, but you can't look at me. You can't see like a little bit of a feminine feature. Like,
damn, you got misgendered.
Bro, like, I get sir, but every once in a while I get the cool comments. Like, there was this dude who like, you look like that chick from X-Men, and I was like, yo, thank you. Like, cool comments like that made it all worth it. But seriously, like, it'll bring you down, because you don't realize like how much people pay attention to like, oh, your beautiful fucking hair and your like.
I FaceTimed my aunt and she was like, what the fuck did you do? And I was like,
what do you mean?
Hey Didi, what did you cook? Like,
like, do you love me still, please? Like, you wanna fucking
hey, you love me, please?
Yo, sure. But yeah, you'd be surprised. But I commend you. We've been through it, you know?
Yeah. I'd do it again.
Yeah. We see you. She loves it. She's all about that life. But me, I'm like, nah.
It's just the easy, like, just like waking up and just not having to do my hair is like,
I do miss that
something
feeling.
about
Like,
it.
oh, it's different. It's
yeah, the length you have right now, like I can see like off the side and the back. I'm like, that's a good length because it's still long enough to be like, you know, luxurious, but it's still easy enough to like maintain. If anyone is thinking about shaving their head, do that shit, because you only live once. Life is short, meant to be enjoyed. So shave your head.
I will say do it, but if you need to talk about it because you're going through some things, I got you. Like, hit me up, we can get through this together, you know? I got some support tips.
Literally.
Nah, yeah. I feel like going back to, like, you know, like the random comments and stuff that make you appreciate it. A lot of people just send me pictures of, like, cartoons I remind them of. And, like, there's so many people that send me the same fucking photo. And I was like...
Let me guess. Because this is what I think of, at least for you off the top of my head. You ever used to watch Dexter's Laboratory? Yup. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
Shorty, but she's a bad bitch.
She's a bad bitch.
Yeah, she's cute. She's a bad bitch. It's, you know why?
Yeah,
It's because you got the swirls.
No, somebody was like, yeah, you should cosplay as her. And I was just like, no, thank you, freaky ass frog. Like,
freaky ass frog. Not to fulfill your fantasy.
Stop.
I'm crazy. No, but I feel like you know, it is liberating, and they say that you hold a lot of like trauma in your hair and stuff like that. So being able to just let that go and kind of like when I cut my hair, when I shaved my hair, I cried. Like I cried so much, and afterward it was just like really refreshing, you know. And I would do it again, you know, but I don't think I would do it anytime. So maybe when I'm older.
Right. A little bit, you know, just
I respect it.
gather yourself. The mentals. It's a big thing, but we respect it.
We respect the head.
Whoa. Nah.
Well,
but Cece, thank you. Thank you for joining us. It's been an honor. We hope to see more of you. More conversation with the girlies, okay? Ayoochill, he's had too much of you. Okay?
Chill. You gotta give my man credit. Hold on.
No, he is. I love him. I give him much credit. That man is a professional. He's a fucking. He's
a saint.
A showman,
he does it all. He's also an artist, low key. I'm waiting for him to perform.
He's ignoring us.
That he needs to bring out those.
He plays the
pipes.
fucking what's that called? The little ukulele.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I knew he was singing the opera.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Tap in, Ayoochill. He does it all.
This man, come get him. Sydney
so
Opera
much
House.
praise.
Hit him up. No.
Nah, but yeah, thank you so much for having me, guys.
You're
As
always welcome to talk with us anytime.
UDTV, baby.
You let us know when we're rolling, Captain. All right, quiet on set, please. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Underground Developmental TV. I'm one of your hosts, Ayoochill, a.k.a. Beto, a.k.a. That man sitting to the left of your screen. Oh, sitting to the right of your screen. My bad.
Yeah, come on.
Today, we have our other hosts. Please let them know who you are real quick.
G.O.D. I just realized I got a clip on my hat. I don't know how that got there, but I'm going to leave it there.
Definitely wasn't me.
G.O.D. Greatest of days. What? It was probably you. But yo, it's not about me. Who do we got right here with us?
I'm Nike the artist, aka the Princess of the Peace. You know what the fuck's going on?
You said Nike the artist?
Yeah, Nike.
Oh, I know you, low key. I don't know you, but I'm about to get to know you.
I know her. I do know her. So yeah.
Oh.
I do
so
know
tell
her.
us a little bit about yourself. Where you from?
I'm from East Orange, New Jersey. Born
A lot
and
of
raised.
talent in East Orange.
Love to East Orange.
A lot of talent in East
Shout out
Orange.
to EO. Let's do it like that.
So tell us a little bit about the music you make.
The music I make is for energetic souls and lively people. People who like to dance, people who like to feel. I make rock music, I make R&B music, I make reggae music, I make everything. I just do shit with my mouth on beats. I saved it, yeah.
You did say
perfect save.
It was close
Not
there.
too much. Don't play around.
What you got for her, Zeus?
Yo, I want to know, right? You performed up there, right? How did that ambience feel for you? Like with one word, how could you describe that ambience? If you gotta hot, hot. That's understandable.
It was hot. I felt hot, like in all types of ways. It was lit. I guess it was lit. It was hot. It was absurd. It was everything. I mean, I was there. I wasn't there. I was on stage. I was in the song. Like shit was lit.
Yeah, you're also a backup host, right?
Yeah, I was the backup host tonight. That was fun too, to turn up the crowds and shit.
Yeah.
See all the open mic performers. Everybody turned up. Yeah.
Heck yeah. We need you. We need that energy.
Yeah.
Like, essentially a hype man for the people.
Yeah,
that
I'm
are going
hyping
up.
shit up right now. I'm like,
Yeah, I
I'm
saw you
mad
when you
pumped
started it up.
like, about life right now. If y'all don't know, this was the first stop on my Star Jam tour. Star Jam collabing with Dollar and a Dream, collabing with Underground Developmental, you feel me? So we lit. This is my first stop. It was an honor to co-host and to just kick it off at home for real. Like, yeah.
What's something you could tell us about the community that you not only interacted with tonight, but also experienced?
The community, like, it's full of a whole bunch of different people with different stories to tell, and like everybody has their own style. Everybody comes as themselves, and it seems for the most part everybody's very happy to be here. Everybody's creatively inclined, moving, and it's just like that's magic to me. I love that. I love that energy.
Magic. That's beautiful. And you did say before that it was very hot. Do you feel like the heat helped with your performance at all?
I mean, I threw some water in the crowd. That was
Oh,
fun.
shit.
Oh, yeah. So maybe they like that.
Yeah, honestly, the people probably needed that.
Yeah, they needed that. I needed that. Shit, I wish somebody threw some water at me.
So, what are some final thoughts you have just on how important it is to have events like this for the community, and where do you see events like this going and moving forward in the future?
Honestly, I can't really stress enough how important it is as an artist to go to these type of events because, well, when I first found out about this event, I was going to Come As You Are. Kurt started that in Jersey City, and that actually inspired me to do Star Jam, which is the tour I'm on right now. So it's like I manifested something for myself. I started doing events out of my backyard, literally, and that should be jumping. Like, it gets bigger and bigger every year, and it's just like people meet up there with other creatives, producers, photographers, videographers, like, and it all just gets intertwined for people. It opens so many doors, opportunities. That's the best way that people could start building themselves up, building a brand, building like anything that they want out of nothing. Like, it's about just talking to people, connecting, and doing what you do out in the open, out in the community that you deserve to be doing it in. So it's very important to be tapped into shit like this. If that wasn't clear, like, yeah.
Powerful. Zeus, you have anything else for her before we let her go?
I would just want to know, like, what's one of like the, one of the toughest hardships about starting up your own brand. Like.
Just the shit that starts unveiling itself.
Yeah.
When you really start discovering who you are and you really start to like break different boundaries that you have within yourself and start really figuring shit out for yourself. The things that you'll lose, the things that will start to confuse you and frustrate you, that is definitely like the hardest part of any journey, I feel like. But you just gotta keep fighting through. That's the only way to get to.
Beautiful. Nikkei, very well spoken. So
Thank
sorry
you.
that our interview is a little bit shorter.
It's okay.
But we'd love to see you around again whenever you are free. Thank you so much. Do you have any last messages you have for the people?
Stream Red, stream later, buy tickets to the Star Jam tour. And shout out to UD, shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for having me.
Thank you so much, yo.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much. Pick out any of your friends to be our next victim. We're gonna keep this thing rolling.
Mr. Narquilito, come in here.
How'd you feel about that, Zeus? You like that? You
Beautiful.
like how that went? That was dope. That was dope.
I love Nikkei the artist shit.
Word, that's what's up, yo.
Custom.
Oh, we live? We live?
There's a custom right here.
I think we're live.
Oh, that's fine too.
It's a special edition.
Damn. Okay.
Man's got the drip out here tonight. That's how he started it.
Zeus, you want to bring us in?
I got you, bro. Yo, it's G.O.D, Greatest of Days, and I'm here today with my boy Beto at Ayoochill podcast. Yo, who we got with us, Beto?
You tell me, bro. I mean,
yeah.
You tell us.
You tell us. Sorry, that should have directed that to you. I'm a little goofed
What
up.
up, y'all? It's Nike Lito, Nikelito, the double I rock star himself.
Wow.
Where you from?
The rock star.
I'm from Newark, New Jersey, born and raised. That's my city.
Up to Newark.
Yo, I gotta ask you right now because I feel like there's a battle going on, and if either you want to call it Newark or if you want to call it Newark. What side are you on this?
I call it home, man. You hear whatever you hear. You hear whatever you hear, man. It's
okay.
You was like,
It's Newark. It's
That
Newark.
boy a politician.
That's my boy.
What you hear is what you hear.
Yeah, I love that, yo. So tell us a little bit about the music you make. I assume you're an artist.
Yes, sir. I self-produce, self-engineer. Everything is self-made, self-taught. Like I said, I'm a rock star. I get on the mic and I throw chairs into the crowd.
Hell yeah.
Word up. You said you throw chairs in the crowd?
Yes, sir.
So are you scared of a lawsuit at all? Or?
Nah.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I got a check on my face.
He ain't scared of no lawsuit.
Bro, he does have a check on his face. You can't see him on that side. He got a check on his face.
Oh my. No, that's dedication, bro. That's man love and respect, for real.
Zeus, what you got for him, yo?
Yo, obviously we're talking about the drip, right? So like the drip, that's all you as well. You were into fashion.
Honestly, I left that alone and at like 16, 15, because, you know, I've made music for a job. I've been doing music all my life. Honestly, it might look good, but a little secret between us, I don't remember the last time I paid $100 or more for some sneakers.
Okay.
You feel me?
Tough,
It's all
yeah.
about how you make it.
Where you get the sneakers at? Yeah, for real. Like that's a smart hustle.
You get me?
You be hitting up Facebook Marketplace?
Nah, I'm more like the thrift. I like the thrift.
Like the thrift?
I like the thrift. But I just like what I like, you know?
Them
So
hidden-
I
them
don't
hidden
mind.
treasures,
I don't
you
mind
know?
spending it, but I'd rather not.
No, I feel
I'd
the
rather
same
not.
way. I feel the same way. Like usually what I do is you know, if you cut a credit card in half, you don't have to pay for it. So I'll be running it up and cutting it up.
Report it stolen, son.
Hell yeah.
Yo, as soon as you're done with it, yo, I want to report it stolen.
For legal reasons, I have to say that I don't do that. It was just a joke. There you go. There you go. There you go. So tell us a little bit about how you felt about UD today, being up there and being with the community.
Man, UD, shout out UD. UD is lit. Shout out Kurt Donovan, man. Shout out the whole community for what it is. Last time I was actually on the UD stage, shout out to Easy Life, man. Some of y'all may know him, but he brought me out for the Halloween edition, and I'll just say it was really, really lit. You feel me? So to be out here today for the first installment of the second season is a blessing. It's a blessing to see all my friends in one place and happy.
So what does that mean for you to be able to be in a place like this, share these type of experiences with other people in the community, and also just like, you know, share yourself?
That keep me going, man. You know, like I don't know, man. It's one thing to do it just because you want to do it, to do the music, but to see other people enjoy what you do, or to enjoy what other people do, and just put aside all the differences in the name of, you know, having a good time under one roof. You know, it's beautiful. When you look back, when you sit back and look at the whole atmosphere, it's this beautiful thing to see.
Beautiful, not for real.
Zeus, you got anything left for me?
What inspired you to make that name for your artist name?
Nike Lido?
Yeah.
It's a number of reasons. But I guess for the simple reason, you know, I'm of Hispanic descent, and you know, you put the Lido at the end of things to give it the insinuation that something small.
Yeah.
You get me? So, you know,
So
instead
Nike,
of being
Nike,
like
Nike
Lil
Lito.
Wayne, Lil Baby, Lil this, Lil that, it's almost like I'm Lil Nike,
okay.
but I put my own little spin on it.
Nike
And that's
Lito.
just one of many many little different arcs of how I got my name. You know how Marvel has like different type of worlds, different type of things. You know, it's a lot of.
Do your
different
family like call you that, like Nike Lito?
Hey man, no comment on
Okay.
family. No comment on family.
My bad.
Word up, y'all. Well, dude, we appreciate you for coming on. Do you have any messages left for the people that you want to say before we let you go?
Just do it, whatever it is. Every day's a great day, man. Just keep on going, man. You see, I'm here with these great individuals. Just rocked out a great show. Some great artists. Keep going, man.
Appreciate you, Nike Lito. Thank you for coming on, man.
Wow.
Thank you, brother.
Love
Yeah, blood line, bro.
You can go ahead and get your last friend on here, bro. Appreciate you.
Shout out.
Damn, boy.
This is good.
Damn, boy, we dead. We dead in this bitch. Oh my god.
Yo,
That's how you know
what's
it's late.
Yo, UDTV, back at it. You already know it's me, Dev2 Kayla. I got my girl over here.
Miss Bodega Gab. You know me. I hope you know me.
And then we got someone very special in the middle of us. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yo,
Mr. Friend.
Niggas call me the sandwich.
The sandwich.
The
Who's
sandwich.
calling you that?
You
Do
feel
we
me?
gotta handle some
My
people for
man.
you?
No, it's like
okay.
no matter which way you flip it, the bread come first.
Oh,
okay.
Nah, yeah.
Wow.
My
But
name's
real
Steve.
quick, wait. We know what if you were any sandwich, which sandwich would you be?
Yo, I'd be like a chopped barbecue sandwich on a brioche bun, like toasted with
Damn,
mayonnaise.
that's
Brioche bun?
fancy. Ooh,
Yeah.
I love a brioche bun. A little
I'll get
sweet, a little-
down and dirty with a brioche bun.
That's classy shit right there.
Yeah.
Well,
Tell us, yeah.
right. Mr. C's, as my girl Gal was gonna say, tell us about yourself. Tell us a little quick summary of who you are as an artist.
Yo, like, I make music. I don't know how to describe it. Like, you ever heard of a Sabbath?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's like that. Like, it's almost like a ritual. People dance, you feel good. I don't know, it's pretty cool. You get like numbers of streams.
Okay.
People are cool. I love my niggas, bro. I love everybody.
How long you been in the game for?
Like 2 years. I just started making like 2 years. Like my man's Mel, he couldn't be here, but yeah, he put me on like off the phone. I be doing the show off the phone. Shit crazy.
Yeah. What are some of
2024.
like the hardest thing you've had to overcome within these 2 years of being an artist?
Dick riders.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of like almost like repetitive, like hard overcoming dick riders.
I know, right? It's more like
It's a little sus.
right. It's like you got different shit, but you know you could like opt out of it. It's like optional quests, but you got main quests. It's like damn, you can't beat it. Not right now at least. You gotta level up. That sounds like in the music shit. It's like cool. Yeah. It's like levels. Yeah.
Okay. And what are some of your daily motivations?
That doggy right there in front. It's cute.
He's the
He's
best.
so
No,
cute.
literally, I can't
Yeah.
help but like look at him. He's
Facts.
just
What's his name? Beast.
Yeah,
Beast.
perfect.
Beast. Shout out him. He's the security for tonight.
Literally, he's the hardest worker here.
Steve,
He's going crazy.
do you have that dog in you?
Ooh, good
I don't know. Ever since I was young, I was a little pup, and then I had to grow that dog in me. I think I'm a pit now. I think so.
You a pit? You feel like a pit?
Oof. Yeah.
What
yeah.
makes you feel like a pit? Like, would you say you're like, I mean, because most pits I've always met have been super loving and sweet.
Exactly.
I never met like an aggressive pit.
Yeah,
So
right.
you just saying you're just super soft
Super soft on the inside.
on the
Feel me?
inside. Okay.
People take me the wrong way.
Whoa.
Yeah, right.
What you mean
like
by
a
that?
pit bull. They think I'm aggressive. No, you don't. But you know, how people think that pit bulls are aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, like they bite kids. I don't bite kids. But like I'm a
Don't
dog. Yeah.
bite kids.
No, don't bite kids.
That's really bad, guys. Come on.
DBK.
No ripping the arms off of toddlers anytime soon.
Not anytime soon. Yeah, that's real. Y'all got real questions. That's real.
Thank you. We only provide real questions at UDTV, broadcasting for your entertainment.
Only the finest.
Speaking of UD and all the great things that come with it, do you remember your first UD?
Oh yeah, it was February, like last year. UD like 12, 13. It was pretty cool. I was wearing a hat. It was hot.
What kind of hat were you wearing?
Like a little gray, like beanie. Feel me?
Was that
all
kid.
you were
I feel like I
wearing?
did. I used to see you in like the
Was
little
that all
the
you were
beanies
wearing?
a lot.
Yeah, beanies like yeah. I used to wear like the Nightmare Before Christmas beanie. The
Used
gray
to come
beanie.
through in the Ash Ketchum.
Yeah, gotta catch them all.
okay,
Gotta catch them all,
okay,
nigga. We can't like too late for that, right? It's curse. It's cuss.
You cussing?
Cussing.
As an artist, though, like, what's the one thing you're on the journey to catch? You know, what's the big goal for you?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Bands, world domination, world unity, world peace.
A good mixture.
Yeah.
Because some might say that I don't know if those things can go hand in hand. But I feel like when you're like trying to dominate the world, yes, money comes with that. But then when it did you even say world peace? Maybe I'm just fucking imagining.
yeah,
Okay,
world
so boom, that's what I'm saying. Do you think those could go hand in hand? Because how are you? You know, like I don't know. You got to push some people to the side when it comes to the bands. It's like.
Yeah, true, right? That's a check.
How can we all get the bands, Mr. Steez? Give us the fucking,
Right,
give us the
recipe.
The sauce, the tap in. Be you. Get that 9 to 5. Hell yeah, bands. Don't do illegal shit. Yeah, these are the
This is
ways
a
to
straight
start,
man right here.
Yeah, do what you want to do. Be
Straight
yourself.
and narrow,
You feel
man.
me? Listen, the world might go to shit. We may not know. But you start presidents, like, I don't know, man. Shit might go crazy. Do what you want to do. Don't do bad shit, though. Just get money.
Get money, no bad shit.
Well spoken poet on our end.
Right. That's a motto I can get behind.
Right.
I think that's real.
Well, my friend Steve, before we let you go, give a little shout out to yourself and also let us know if you have any projects coming out.
Yo, shout out that nigga Steve's, bro. Realest nigga I know, bro. He cool or whatever. Yeah, I just released like an EP or whatever. It was cool, like 4 songs. It's called like Ecstasies. It's cool as hell. Yo, I got questions for y'all.
Whoa!
Oh shit! That like break the timeline or some shit.
Yeah, the fourth wall's broken.
Nice.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Cool. Alright, so like, y'all do this shit every day?
Every day, like literally?
Yeah.
No, I got that 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta work.
I work Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
Nice.
But that Sunday come around or that
Right.
special Wednesday.
Sundays is the day, church.
Sunday SmackDown.
That's called a Sabbath too, as well.
It is.
So there's like a sacrifice Sabbath where like you can summon a demon or something. And there's like a Sabbath for Sunday where you don't like you rest on church. That's why Chick-fil-A closes down. Duality.
We are Chick-fil-A.
Two-edged blade.
That's my nigga.
Soviet Union, no.
Yeah.
Right, no, literally.
But yo, shout out Joseph Stalin.
Fuck
Shout
that.
out all the motherfuckers
Shout out Steve
that
for
came
coming
before
on
us.
today,
Nah.
first of all.
But yes, Mr. Steez, thank you for joining us. UDTV, baby. Gang, gang.
Gang. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yay.
Yeah, you did it.
Yay. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
Girl. Okay. Oh my God! If y'all see me yawning, don't ignore it. We're still having a
deep
great
in the
time, y'all. It's because we're pooped from partying. Boom. Gotcha. Ashley, you have been in no party. You've been running around this whole time. This has been a job. This has been a work day for you. How do you feel?
I feel, man, I'm getting used to these interviews. Like, give me a second. Oh man, I honestly, I feel a little bit tired, but I'm just honestly so glad, like, at the turnout. It was definitely like a lot in terms of this is my first time like really being more involved in behind the scenes. Like, I didn't even record tonight. I'm usually like filming the UD docs, but it's been like a new experience and it's been a great one. And yeah, it was just like a new experience. And yeah, like, I don't know what else to say, but
No, shit, fuck
it's
it.
been great. It's been great.
How does it differ? Because I'm sure it was stressful before, like being behind the camera too, because like you've always been the right-hand person. So either way, you've got a big responsibility. But what would you say was like a little more stressful? I would think today.
Definitely, because we have like a much bigger staff now. I think that was a little bit stressful. It's the first time that we have, so many like wonderful volunteers be a part of the team. And oh my God, I just noticed there was a dog over there.
Yeah, right. He's our little staff member. He's a good guy.
I was like, what's moving?
That's the director, actually.
Literally.
But yeah, we have like wonderful volunteers that are helping us out this season, and we've expanded our staff, and I think that was like a little bit stressful. But I know like as the shows go on, like everything will run like more smoother with everything, like with the team. Yeah.
Amen. As it always does, because truly, it's even, because I myself, like, I don't know, we've done, like, for Cherubs Talk, we've done, like, the Halloween hoedowns, and, I mean, I don't know if you remember, you've been there. Me, myself, I'm the worst when it comes to, like, I get very stressed very quick, and
No, same.
I tend to, I'm like Jekyll and Hyde, my fucking neck will snap, and I become a new person, and I don't know if y'all want to see that side of Gab. I know how it be with the stress and directing other people. It's like its own thing.
Yeah, it is. I honestly don't know how Kurt was doing it. Like majority, like just like a lot of the behind the scenes. Like it's a lot, especially now with like a bigger team. It's a lot. It's a lot that goes on like behind the scenes with like putting these shows together and just man.
Fake it till you make it. Just y'all killed it though.
Thank
It's
you.
another great show, and I'm
It
sure
was.
this season 2 is gonna be just better and better.
Yes, it was great, and I'm grateful for everybody who came. You guys for hosting.
Oh, of course.
everybody
Thank y'all
part
for
of the
fucking
team.
having us, for considering
No,
us
for
for this,
real.
because that's what I'm saying.
No, thank you,
UDTV, this whole new thing, like, thank you for being like, oh yeah, we fuck with y'all enough
Yeah.
to, like,
Allowing us into this journey. It's been a blessing,
real shit.
You were out there a lot, within like one word or like a couple of words. Well, how would you describe like, the ambience that you felt or like the vibe that you felt out there?
I felt, I don't know if this makes sense, but like a lot of gratitude. Like I'm like very grateful like to be part of such like an amazing community. Everybody's like on the same page in terms of not only just keeping the community safe, but also just like everybody's so interactive with each other. Like they're all connecting and networking, and not only just networking, but you can see that the community here is like it's more like family. Like everybody like wants to get to know you, wants to get to like wants to see what you're doing and be part of it, like help you. And like I felt like a lot of gratitude, like wow, like this is such a great community. I'm like very thankful and grateful to be experiencing this right now.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
No, for real. And I think I could agree. I think everyone's like on the same page, especially like the alumni that have been coming to these shows for a long time. Like everyone's been saying the same thing. Like, yo, UD is fucking back. Like we're here. We're in the space that we've been longing for. You know, we've all felt so lost without it.
Yeah.
You truly. We were talking about it during the pre-show. You find such like-minded people.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can't get it anywhere else. Or maybe if you can, yo, fucking tell us. Maybe we could collab. UD fucking, we get together, we could bring it worldwide.
Facts.
Worldwide.
And the reason I've been asking that question like to a lot of people tonight is because, you know, I went up there after we had like a little break, and I was just taking it in, you know, and like I feel like literally the first word that came to my head was warm.
Warm.
You know, it was warm. It was like it just felt like it had always been there, you know. And then I remember like that really showed to me the UD is not a place, you know, like it's not just tied down to where we were at. It can really go anywhere. It's about the people that are there making that experience happen. That's what the UD is, and I've come to realize that like that's what it really is. It's not the place, it's the people.
Yeah, definitely with the show, it's like that's something that like also like I kept thinking of as well. Like we're so thankful to like have the shows here now, and it really isn't about the place. It's really, like you said, it's really about the people here. And yeah.
Yeah, the people that put it together, you know, like the people behind the scenes, the people that allowed us to use this place, you know.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it all comes down to the people.
Yeah.
The people of the UD.
Right, the creatives, the fucking, because even I'm sure the dude that owns this place, yeah, he's supposed to be on this lineup, Mr. Ja, that's his name?
Yeah, Ja.
Mr. Ja.
Hey.
He's here, y'all. He's in the room. But I'm sure he's a creative, and yeah, just things always are happening in this space. So I'm sure he's booking things constantly seeing faces. And once again, that's another thing, just a like-minded, you know, like you just got to find your people.
I painted that monkey.
This monkey? I fuck with the
like,
monkey.
Yeah. And this wall's a collaboration with me and Mr. Mustard.
Nice.
Yeah, it was sick.
From Jersey City.
So much fucking here.
I don't know if you guys see
This is
the
a
monkey.
dope space overall. Thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you so much. Shout out Ja.
Like the culmination of all of our dreams. So
Nice.
I'm just a provider.
Now this man's being poetic. A lot of
people.
poets out here tonight. It's
Right.
That's what the underground does to you, all right?
Dreamers, like John Lennon.
Gets your creative juices flowing. Anything you want to leave us with?
To new beginnings, honestly. Like, yeah, that's about it. To new beginnings. Yeah. No.
Go find your right hand. Where he at? Now he the right hand.
Thank you.
Let's get him.
Yeah.
Ash, thank you.
Ooh.
And you too.
But I'm a child of Jesus. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, here he goes.
Damn, right on time.
Sit your hot.
No, that's what I said, but
You're good.
She about to give up.
Yeah, it's wrong. You guys are live. You guys are live. You guys are good. Quite all set?
All right. All I have to say is welcome, Kurt, the man of the hour, the man of the year, Kurt Donovan.
Hey.
We missed you so much down here in the basement of the Dooms.
Thank you. I miss you guys. Is that a puppy? Yo, I'm like, that rug is mad.
That's our security guard down here.
Okay, so
while,
you can't mess around with it. Okay.
I'll give you $5 for one of your locks.
That is. We gotta make another arrangement.
6.
No.
We gotta make
Final offer.
6 final offer.
Mr. Donovan.
Mr. Chill.
How you feeling after tonight and just getting here to sit here and decompress for a bit?
Oh man, I think I feel like I'm rusty and like it was my first time like doing like a show of like this magnitude in a long time, and it's like definitely super stressing. Oh, you heard a little bit about it. I told you about it earlier.
Yeah, no, you just ran up to me and you're like, I'm super stressed. I was like, Kurt, don't give a shit, and I kept walking.
That sounds like a common interaction. But yeah, and I was there. That was something. But I like how everything, like I loved how everything turned out. Like
right.
Like once that stress kind of wore off a little bit, and like everything kind of started smooth sailing, and it was very much more of, okay, now I love how this is going. And yeah, I guess it's just more of that, just like that getting it going was the stressful part, because it's like just having so many different like moving pieces. It's kind of like a lot in the sense of like the content creators and the career coaches and like everything like that. So just making sure everybody was locked down with like everything, it was a lot. But just once we kept that going, it was like, yeah, no, I love how this is like operating, like for sure. But yeah, now that I'm here, I'm like, yeah, I even came down here because we saw this spot like not too long ago, and then I came down here while you guys were doing it. I'm like, this looks like a whole new like fucking spot. Like this looks like a production like setup, like for real. So yeah, I love how this looks as well, and you could actually like hear a lot more clear. Like it's just like separate space, you know. So I like it.
Kayla, what you got for him?
I was gonna say, with like as you were saying, with all the moving pieces, and you and Ash have both been working super hard, building a staff, and being able to even like find a venue for UD. How do you feel about all your hard work finally paying off? Are you excited? Are you ecstatic?
Yeah,
relieved?
No, I'm super ecstatic and like relieved as well, because it's kind of like, I mean, we were gone for like a long time, like so.
About
it's kinda
almost
like,
11 months.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, all right, coming back, I don't really know like where like everybody's head is at and stuff like that. Just like how everybody's feeling with it and stuff. So I really did. I also said it on stage, like I really do really appreciate the fact that people still like care about it and like really like want to come and like find like that home within the series and stuff like that. So I think that's definitely like something that I find like really like dope about what was happening tonight, and just like looking around and realizing that. So yeah.
So here's some hard-hitting questions for you.
Okay.
What did you feel went right about tonight? What did you feel went wrong about tonight? And what would you do different?
I like these questions. It gets down to the nitty-gritty. You said wrong first or right first?
Whatever you feel like.
Whatever you feel is right.
Okay. I think what went wrong was like, so, well, this was also the first time like having like a staff like we have like a lot of like a big amount of like people working with us, like doing like content and like yeah, they got lanyards. so yeah, like I think I could have been more clear with everybody on like their specific roles, and I want to be more like hands-on with that, like specifically with like during those productions of like what we're trying to gain. But I am also very used to like people, like I'm very used to letting creatives like be creative and like having their own free reign to do things. But then it's like you also have to have that, okay, yeah, that's good, I like how you're doing it there, but with our brand, it should be you could do it more like it, or it could be better like with this way. So stuff like that, and as well as just like as well as I was a tad late. That was the problem there. That was the first mistake. Yeah, so from there, that kind of made like getting off to that bad kind of start made it kind of more stressful to like really rush to get all of these moving pieces together. So yeah, I think that's the main part of it. Like really, regardless of like other things that I have to handle within the event, to make sure that regardless, like I'm here and then have other people like handle the things in that way. So yeah, and I think what went well about it, it was that like the preparation of it. I'm really hard on like gotta really push like your stuff out like heavy in order for it to really get that get back from it what you really put into it, because like you could tell when you put a lot of effort into something, you could tell when you put a little bit of effort into something. So it's like that was really like definitely hard on like me and Ashley to make sure that we're consistently like doing all of these things that will really help us push this like a lot further, especially with like what was really what I loved was like season 1 of UD, a lot of the things I was doing myself and really trying to handle a lot myself, but just being able to have people in the backstage like handling the backstage, like the backstage managers, and them getting like people to come to be performers, and like Nadia was the floor manager and just helping like making sure everything was running smoothly, and like obviously Ashley was also making sure the content was running smoothly and like the logistics and everything like that. So just having a bigger staff and the bigger like more people who are like pushing on that same like that same kind of idea is just could make it for you could do a lot bigger things, you could do a lot more. So I think the best thing about that is just getting more like people on the same page and like getting more help to like push towards a specific like certain goal as well. So was there a third question? You said good, bad, and what?
Good and bad.
Good and bad?
Yeah, you hit both.
I think I covered it.
Right.
I think that was a very long answer I just gave.
No, I think
I'd
it
be
was,
looking back at like podcasts and shit and be like, yo, I'd be looking at like myself talking like, yo, I'm talking forever, bro.
No, it's cool. I liked it.
I think very well spoken, and I think your words are put together for the most part pretty good.
Right, I appreciate it.
One of my questions I've always wanted to ask you, like really on like a deep level, you know, every time you throw a show, or even like when we're in the studio, I feel like people hold you and your name so highly. Like they're always like, they're literally cheering your name whenever you're in the area. Like, how does that make you feel? Do you think that affects you personally, like on like a deeper level?
I don't know. Like, not really, to be honest. Like, well, don't get me wrong. Like, I love that. Like, I love like people like fucking with like what I'm doing type shit. But like, I'm always in my head. I'm like, I guess that doesn't like sink into my head, like in the sense of like, oh, like this person like. I guess I don't buy into that in the sense of like, if somebody's really like, oh, like, such and such, like, her down, such and such, I'm just like, but not like that, but it's like kind of like, bro, I am not the shit at all. Like, bro, like I have mad flaws. This is like that's constantly what like, well, I don't like hate myself, but like, like I just knowing that like there's things to improve on yourself. So I'm always just like, nah, I appreciate like your like appreciation of the things that I'm like doing and shit like that. But I guess like everybody's sitting with themselves like all the time. It's kind of like I appreciate that, but like me, how I feel like I need to go harder. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like it kind of doesn't sink into the point of me like being like, okay, word, I'm chilling kind of thing, I guess. But nah, I love that because I'm super shy. So somebody coming up to me and being like, hey, I'm just like, this is great. I didn't have to do anything, like kind of thing. Because like a lot of people, like, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people be wanting to interact with other people and like make conversation with other people. We're just kind of like, I don't want to say nothing stupid. Like, I don't want to embarrass myself. I don't want to be dubbed by somebody like who don't want to like have a conversation or whatever. So it's like, I guess it's like insecure thoughts running through my, or like shy thoughts running through your mind and shit. So it's like having that is really cool, honestly. Just having that community of people who are like, it's like recreating that school vibe, because it's like, you know, you're in school, like people interact with you naturally because you're around them all the time. So it's kind of like, all right, word. This is kind of more of a natural kind of getting to know everybody in a sense. So yeah, I really love that. But yeah, to answer your question, I kind of went off your question, but yeah, no, it doesn't really affect me like that. But I like it though.
Back to the main, yeah. No, I think that was very, you answered my question 100%. 101%. You answered my question.
You heard it.
Beto, do you have anything to say to our fair maiden, Mr. Donovan? Actually, you actually had an imposter, a few imposters today.
Oh,
yeah, people were in,
You did have a few imposters. I couldn't tell the difference between you and them, to be honest.
They were like,
Yeah.
Well, you promised everybody $50,000.
yeah,
That's
we
true,
have
too.
it on tape.
We have it on tape.
50K is like a.
There was about
50K is like a, it's like a common number thrown around in the community. Like,
well, it was about 12 people in the room when it was said, so it did look like you.
I got a pretty deep question as well. I think it's very interesting. Obviously, this venue is a new place for a lot of people, including myself. And I think that it was very interesting to see the dynamic between the rooms and how this room applies to the venue, how that kitchen room plays to the venue, having a little foyer in the beginning with the bathrooms, and actually having the room itself. What do you think you could add to the room or the vibe that you feel like would help improve the experience of people who come to UD?
I would say, I think definitely having. Well, this is also what I'm trying to build with like the career coaches, is like having more of the like dedicated kind of like guides of like the creatives, because like, you know, specifically like for a lot of artists, it's very helpful to have somebody who's kind of guiding you along the way. Like I that is one thing that I'll have to do a lot, like from just people like hitting up the page or just like hitting me up on like Instagram and stuff like that. Like I have to very much like explain a lot of like what we're trying to do and like what we're trying to do with the artists, and like how we're trying to push the artists in this with the specific like ways that we're structuring the shows. So I think it would be really streamlined to have it to more where it's like everybody could kind of understand that more, like have like people who are kind of get you more warmed up to the environment, because I definitely want to make it like, I definitely always have that in mind of like for me, for one, just being someone who's like tends to be kind of shy or whatever, going to like other events and stuff like that, it's always like there is that layer of like you have to get out of your shell, like break out of your shell into this new environment. So but I think that people do like a wonderful job with that, to be honest. But I think like if it was like kind of in like more in a step in that direction is like the career coaches. So I definitely want to take it in that direction more, in the sense of like making people feel more comfortable and more like less lost as an artist in a sense. So
of course
that's really the I think just going more in that direction more and more is really cool, because I thought I was going in that direction a lot in the first season, and so like I took a lot of time to really think about what I could implement new, and I'm like, okay, yeah, no, this is way different than that. It's kind of like, so in a sense. So yeah, I guess just moving more in that direction of just like coming up with the structures of how we could get those creatives to get to where they want to get to.
Nice.
For sure. Hell yeah.
Mr. Donovan, unless Kayla has any more questions for you, I think we could start doing the little Christmas rap, or if you want, spitting some bars rap, if you get what I mean. Kayla?
Only thing I want to say is that I'm going to beat his ass.
Oh, that's a confession.
Because last time we
just know if I get beat up, just know who it was, bro.
Yeah, he said that, so.
And I'm gonna drop a diss record on Kayla. You thought you was the cherub, but I'm the cherub.
Yikes.
I stole his lock, broke into his room. That's it.
All I know is, bro, when we have the battle, Gab, you gotta host a battle.
Gab, you gotta pick sides.
To the real cherub co-host. Facts. And it'll be me and Kayla. We battle for the throne.
Well, we'll see about that. Any final thoughts before we wrap it up for the night? I'm sure everybody wants to put their feet in the beds.
True.
Kurt, thank you for having us.
Is there any last thoughts you said?
Yeah.
Any last thoughts?
Any last thoughts?
Prayers, thoughts.
THOTS.
Any last thoughts? So, yeah, just I'm just appreciative and exhausted. So, I want to just thank everybody. Can we get some snaps for everybody? Thank you for everybody who was a part of this, made this happen.
This guy
Thank you
popping his
to the crew over
Thank you,
there.
crew.
Thank you to this crew over here. Thank you to you guys.
It's okay.
It'll never happen.
It's okay. My bad. I thought he was leaning in. I was.
They're being collected.
My bad. Got that on camera. My bad.
You see it here, folks.
UDTV.
Shout out Underground Developmental. Thank you so much for having us. Yeah, dude. I think that's a wrap.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate y'all.